In Sitting Pretty, Sitting Pretty, Sitting Pretty, Sitting Pretty.
Why can't keeping it real be classy? Okay. Why can't keeping it real be let me hold my peace and let me move on? Why can't keeping it real be, you know what? They may have done that, but I'm going to respect them and move forward. Why can't that be keeping it real? Right.
What is good, ladies?
What's up?
Hey. If y'all don't come
Why
in,
you trying to make your voice little? She telling
us
so.
She up here talking about big cat
with a tiny voice.
Right. I'm trying to be cute.
Hi.
All right, we are back. You know, we wrapping up season 2 with episode 25 of Sitting Pretty and Keeping It what?
Real.
Real. Ladies. So for episode 25, we have Miss Monique Wade here with us tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
She's trying to be cute over there. She said, I'm not trying. She's like, I got my radio voice on.
She is the CEO and owner of the La Monique Agency and also of Melanin Media.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we're glad to have her here with us tonight for our final episode.
Yeah. So we about to turn up. We about to turn up.
Turn up. All right. So y'all ladies ready to get into it tonight?
What you got
yes,
for us?
We are.
All right. So what is on the drink? Wait, first, I told y'all to catch me if I did anything wrong. Are we going to introduce ourselves?
But you caught yourself.
Oh, we didn't even say who we were, huh?
I mean, yeah, I caught myself. I introduced myself.
Right.
Oh, but you didn't introduce us?
Now let's do a reintroduction.
Yeah, there we go. Go. Start it off, Spicy Tea.
Got Spicy Tea in the building.
It's Kimmy where our pretty's at.
It's T to the E in this bitch.
Hey.
Oh.
It's La Monique. Hey.
And this sugar on the K. All right.
You know we can't rap.
We had to change it up for y'all on this last episode.
Don't be hating on our little freestyle Friday.
Don't try to sign us because we already signed to Sitting Pretty.
We signed already.
We got
We
bigger
get
deals.
flued out.
Signed to an imaginary record label that nobody ever heard of.
See,
jacked up.
there goes
No
jab
confidence.
number 1. You heard that?
That's a cancer for you. Make it real. No confidence.
Oh, man. All right. So what's on the drink menu for tonight, Spicy Tea?
So on this drink menu, we got the lovely...
She about to make up a name.
Tell them what you
What's the
call
real
it.
name of it?
something already.
Yeah.
What's the AKA?
This drink, I forgot, to be honest.
You're down.
This the sex drip.
Yes, there we go.
AKA.
Sex drip. It's sexy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you feel, make you feel real good. Mm-hmm. Have you start
Scorpio
feeling on yourself.
Scorpio.
It's lit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did y'all just say?
Don't mention Scorpio season, girl, because my birthday was last Friday. Oh, y'all didn't even let's sing happy birthday to me.
Oh, happy birthday.
Let's sing happy birthday to me.
She said, let's sing happy birthday to me.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear T to the E.
Oh, watch out.
Happy birthday to me.
Cha, cha, cha. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
After she punked us. She turned
We was lit last week this time.
Song.
Girl, we went somewhere. I don't know.
Hey, that's how lit it was.
Somewhere in Tempe. It's the varsity, but it's like on the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
It was dope, though.
Yeah,
It
I
was
was
dope.
It was dope.
It was dope. We was getting down.
Oh, girl, we had a good
Next time you
time.
gotta invite me.
Girl,
Slide to the right.
it was just me
slide
and
down the
y'all.
middle.
We had like the half a side of the balcony, huh?
That sounds lit. I think I was born last Friday too.
Okay. What you talking
Should've
about?
been
Yeah, it was nice.
It was. And so, how y'all liking this drink, this spicy tea?
It tastes real good.
good.
It's good.
Ain't none of y'all dripping yet.
Oh, you got a song to it?
Oh, my God.
That's how good it is.
Sex drip, sex drip.
I'm done with you.
All right, so on the menu for tonight, we have kind of breakfast, brunch, lunch,
Dinner.
mixed, shabazz, bang, mixed all up together. Why are you laughing over there,
Breakfast
Kimmy?
coming.
Because the bagel.
Because the bagels.
Who indicated that bagels were a breakfast food?
But we're making them into sandwiches.
Like, it's like a plain donut.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's a type of bread.
Oh.
Or a
Who
form
designated
of bread.
it to be
I mean, they have
breakfast?
Where else would it go? Because biscuits are dinner.
Biscuits?
Are dinner.
But what about a chicken, egg McMuffin, chicken?
That's a
That's a
McMuffin.
breakfast.
Oh, but
That's
it's a
breakfast.
No, they
biscuit.
got a chicken thing too.
It
for
could go
breakfast.
either
With
way.
bagels?
No, with a
Breakfast.
biscuit.
I think bagels can go any way.
They gonna go anyway today.
Well,
I've
today
never
you
had
having a bagel
Right.
sandwich.
Yeah, well, we have a
Dinner
bagel
reverse.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Dinner
I had a lot of those in my life.
Okay.
We eating on bagel sandwiches tonight with some lettuce on. With some salad on the side.
We have 2 salads.
Ooh, a pasta salad, which
And a
is
garden
actually
salad.
really good, and a garden salad.
Y'all do not sound happy for
Whose
that.
garden?
Mine.
Right.
The Garden of Eve.
Don't bite the apple.
We already did the apple.
No,
Oh,
you
Lord.
bit the apple. Clear.
All of us. What? Wait, Lamoni, did you bite
Yeah,
your
she
apple?
bit her
apple.
She bit her
Yeah, the
apple
whole
too.
thing.
See? We bit the apple.
I ate one already.
Me too.
Right. It's tasty.
My apple floating.
Why she is so thin? That's what I was gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're good at
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
she's a
Classy.
master.
You
a
call them very
master
skills,
chef.
you know.
Master
Right.
chef.
And you gonna fool up with her.
So I guess I'm a master chef. Too.
Okay, finish with the
Why?
menu.
No, I'm weak. She said, don't
I
pay
can't
us so
even cook,
much.
so
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we have on the menu for tonight, ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the hot topics of the night. So I already informed Spicy Tea that this was going to be on the hot topic list for the night. So let's go ahead and start off. And we want you, when we bring up these hot topics, to give your opinion first.
Okay.
And then we'll all go in and...
Because we talk too much.
Pretty
Yeah,
Pretty much.
a couple.
Not me.
It depends on the topic, because
Oh, man. All right.
step
so
the game up.
let's get into it. How do y'all feel about B2K's Little Fizz and April, who is Omarion, his former group mate? Well, kind of still, because ain't they still on tour right now?
Yeah,
Well, they were still on
They
tour.
just got
recently.
off of tour.
Yeah.
It's gone.
His former group mate, Omarion's baby's mother, are dating now.
I don't like it. I disapprove. Like, I'm not into that. Like, I feel like there should be some morals and standards and draw the line. Like, there's so many women in this life. So it's like,
Her.
your friend. I mean, when you
Yeah.
was at the baby shower, you was ironing.
Right.
And then
Oh, he
you know,
was
she-
at the baby shower?
No, she just saying.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
like they've been friends
forever.
Like, right? So it's like that's wrong. Like you knew they was together.
Yeah.
You want me to comment?
It's wrong.
No, it's just...
Speak your truth.
Oh.
You guys.
she, I think
No,
so.
it's
Low morals.
not cool at all.
Yeah.
That's like it's weird. That's weird. They
Yeah.
have kids together.
Yeah, the kids.
Like, it's not like Omarion and April dated when they was in junior high,
Right.
and then y'all got together.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, they were,
sexual.
no, it's definitely foul.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's foul, but also too, if y'all noticed, the most of the time he looked like he just high the whole time.
Right.
So,
Her
Fizz-
too.
Fizz.
It's like he go with the flow.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like she's doing all the talking and trying to force their relationship
Yeah.
on people, and he just sitting there high, like he just going,
Like
just
he
going
don't
through the
know.
motions.
I
Yeah,
agree.
he like he just lit.
No,
I
agree
think
with you.
like that's no morals.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
he
I mean,
gotta
like
stay
that was like
involved
his
in it.
brother. Like you said, they've been friends
Yeah.
for how long? Since they were
Ever.
younger. Yeah, that's
I was younger.
15.
yeah.
I was
Well,
a
he
little
claimed
kid.
him and Omarion never was really.
Nah.
Who's saying
group
that? Fizz
together.
is saying that.
He hard.
No.
Right.
And they
Exactly.
were not forced to be in a group,
Yeah.
but y'all know Chris
Still.
Stokes was tapping their ass and shit. Making
Oh
them-
Lord, I ain't getting that.
No, I heard about that too. So
I heard about that too. But
Yeah, that make me sick. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
thinking about
gross.
Yeah.
having sons, so that make me
Yeah.
mad. Like,
But
you got boys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
I think
that-
it's.
I think he just high.
Yeah,
and just
he
don't even
high.
want. He
He
numb.
numb.
I think he's numb right
But
now.
even if
Yeah.
y'all seen him on like the boot camp,
Mm-hmm.
like just in general, like
He might not be happy.
he has issues.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
And
probably not happy.
He knows that he's probably one of the band. Sorry, I'm about to say it. He's one of the members that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
really
is he?
nobody.
I never paid attention to him.
And so not now. Now he looks smoked like
I don't
he
watch
look like a
TV.
skeleton
Mhm.
now. Like
Yeah.
But I think this is just a way to keep himself relevant. Like, I think it's a publicity stunt. It's a PR stunt.
So you don't even think like they're gonna be together.
It don't seem. It's weird. It don't seem.
Yeah, it ain't
because he can't. She's controlling. Like, and that's why him and Monique or whatever didn't really get. You know what I mean? So. Right now, it's
she
all
might
fun
try to
and
make
games.
it work. She may try to make it work before he tries to make it work.
it's a PR stunt on both their behalf. She's trying to be a singer, so she's trying to make
Is
herself.
she?
Yeah, she's trying to do something different. Like it's all a PR stunt.
But like you said, La Monique, there's so many people in this world. Like, why do you have to stay in this same little circle to date people? Like, I just think that's so stupid.
That's like
this. Like, this is the smallest circle ever. Like, just turn around. Okay, I'm gonna screw you. You know, turn around, I'm gonna screw you. That's crazy.
That industry though, that's pretty much
they
all
do
it is.
pass.
That's a lot of
the devil is alive.
Right.
And if she have a baby, that's gonna get messy.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh
too.
my
God, she have a baby, that's gonna get messy.
Them poor babies that she do have, all confused.
She got how many by him?
Two. They so cute.
They are.
But you know what? He seems so unbothered about it.
He hasn't spoke on it at all.
Oh, he did?
He did.
And somebody said he was the most he was the most well-spoken person they've ever interviewed.
Really?
Like,
is he unbothered?
He was. I don't know. They didn't release.
No, I'm pretty sure about it.
Well, no, because they started a meme right after his interview. Like
everybody
everybody was like the person we wish to be like so
Yeah.
unbothered, or something like that.
He looked stupid, but I didn't see. I just seen. I think it was Adam 22 or V Lab interviewed him.
Yeah.
And
she's the one that looks bad in this situation. Like she's not carrying herself like a lady at all. Like that is just not cute.
Because she's the one forcing them in the public. Every time they're in the public, it's her talking the whole time. Her talking. And he just standing there just looking.
I don't watch TV. So.
Just little clips and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't
like
or
shade
what,
room
the
and
shade
all that
room,
stuff.
or yeah.
Also, she had went live, and it was like everywhere before she deleted it. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
She was so on drugs. She was sounding stupid. She was sounding like, man, I hope she was kissing everybody. She was like, if I want to put this, put that, like.
Okay, so she making herself
she
look
was.
bad.
She's high.
Yeah, she was.
And it's not just like regular high. It's like
on something
pills,
like not
vitamins.
weed or whatever.
And she was looking crazy. She was looking drugged out, talking reckless. She was like, I humped him, telling the whole everybody. She was naming names. Yeah, she's like pretty much had sex with everybody in the world. So.
That makes her
and I
look
think
bad.
that's why Marion is not bothered because he know how she is. She's
I don't
a
blame
thotty.
him.
And like she tried to say like, oh, he just left me for no reason. Like I don't know why he left me.
There was always red
Bitch, you know why he left you.
We know why.
Oh, he left her, yeah, because the mama too. Didn't the mama not agree with it?
Don't no man want no wild ass. I mean, like when you start thinking
That's
marriage and shit
privately.
like that,
Exactly.
But not
nobody want nobody like
publicly.
that.
Like you uncontrollable. Like,
You know what? She is gonna damage herself even more. That's
Damaged, not good.
So what do you
damaged
think,
goods.
Nick?
Huh?
What do you think? You didn't say anything.
I mean, I don't think it's like that bad.
explain.
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I know she playing. Oh, she playing.
She ain't because she couldn't even
like
like
the whole cute
Yeah.
thing.
She'll
Couldn't make eye
remember how
contact
bad
when
you
she
got
said
about.
Yeah, no, it's trifling. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. Especially, I don't know. I really applaud Omarion though for the whole
The way
like,
he handling
yeah,
himself.
because I haven't heard him say one thing about the situation.
But
That's
why?
the way you need. Yeah,
He shouldn't.
Yeah.
He's over it.
He's
You
doing
know,
the best thing for himself.
like they're trying to get fame off of him and their
his
situation.
reaction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And how do you shut a fool
If
down?
he reacted, he's not going to do nothing to hurt
Silence.
himself and his kids.
exactly.
So that's a man, y'all. So.
Yep.
Right. All right. So let's go ahead and go on to the next hot topic.
You got an Android?
No, why?
Look, mighty Androidish.
You know she ain't got no Android. Boy, don't
Why
say
you
that
on
for
that
her. Okay, she do not play. She don't play.
Android, you
I'm
She
tripping.
don't.
Yeah, team iPhone. Me too.
Yeah.
Team iPhone. Ever since she started with
They
phones,
kicked
right?
me out the group chat because I won't get an iPhone.
We can't even get. We couldn't even add
You're
you.
the green one.
Yeah, she the green one, and then we can't.
We couldn't connect.
That's why they
with
kicked me out the group chat.
Yeah,
No, we didn't kick you out. We had to make one on Facebook. Remember?
Yeah, you had to go.
because it wouldn't. For some reason, it wouldn't get you.
No,
the message.
Navarre will not text me because the color of my
You
text
still won't text
messages.
You a liar.
No,
I can't really
I feel
remember
it.
the last time I texted you. Now that I
Right,
think
that
about
part.
I feel
Because she
it, though.
said it. You was like,
She said, I
oh,
feel
You're
it.
green like
you're
the
green. I don't want to text you.
I can't see when my message is delivered.
Right.
I can't see when
I
you
don't know
type.
what playing
You
games.
like checking for people.
That was me for the longest, and I had to switch over because of this one right here.
So
she treated me so bad.
Right.
Don't try to make me look like a bad person. I'm just gonna not pull it on Marion and not respond.
And not acknowledge it.
So how do y'all feel? This sounds like something my mom would be like, I told you so. So how about this woman's eye burst recently after supposedly spending too much time on her phone? So according to local news source, a Chinese woman was temporarily blinded after blood vessel burst in her eye due to her using her smartphone all night long. The next morning when she woke up, she picked up her phone and started using it again. About 5 minutes later, the patient discovered she was unable to see out her left eye. She couldn't see anything, and then luckily she was able to drive herself to the hospital.
That's a fake story.
Realizing after she could no longer see out of her left eye, upon her arrival at the hospital, doctors discovered large patches of blood on her retina, which effectively blocked her vision, preventing her.
So it's a true story?
Mm-hmm. I saw it in the
She must have written like a message or something.
That's the thing, because it said those ruptures were caused by the physical exertion of prolonged periods of staring.
At the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me hear it.
I was like, she must have been like stalking her man or something.
Like, how long was she
zooming in, like, what number? Because I've been there. You really into it,
girl.
That's all. Because I be on my phone. Like, my screen time is super high. And I work in social
But you be
media.
doing, you be doing stuff.
Yeah, so she was staring at something. Somebody made her mad.
Or something.
Stressed her out. It was a man. I'm knowing it. Like, she was stalking. Because when I used to stalk, every blood vessel was right here.
Pop it up.
I'm going to the phone.
Girl, okay, trying to figure out passwords. Girl, I remember them days. Don't want them no more.
Them days you was doing that, you was using the pager.
No, no, she didn't.
Not even a two-way, huh?
See, dig number 2. You see? Dig number 2. I'm gonna get her back before the night is over. Dig number 2. I'm gonna get you. I usually don't want to come back on her.
Back to the two-way days.
I had to think about what she just said, and she's a liar. In those days, no, I wasn't dating anybody.
No.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get you back.
43770.
My dad had a little. Oh, that was a two-way that he could flip over.
Was it a psychic?
No, it was
It was
more
a two-way.
that.
Please
like
don't
a
egg her
square
on.
thing.
Yeah, my dad had one.
And the only way it was stupid because you could only text other people that had two ways. So if you have a two-way, you can communicate.
So you got to be having money, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Something like that.
So back in those days, she had money though. That's good.
No. She couldn't
pager.
even. No, the thing was she.
No,
couldn't
okay,
get
keep
the
it up.
two-way.
I didn't have no
Pager was
fucking
like,
pager.
So two-way was like an iPhone.
So she had to do
A
you
text of a pager.
You know, back in the pagers where you flip it upside down.
Hello. What was it? 07734.
I remember those days. That's interesting.
She said, I don't remember those days.
I don't either.
I remember the Motorola was the first one I received.
The Nokia.
The
Play
flip one.
Snake.
I think
No, we
I
had the flip with the Motorola flip one.
With the big antenna that go back to right here.
Yeah.
I think my grandma had that.
Like, oh, stop. She said,
No, I loved it. We used to play Snake on it.
You know what?
Tetris.
No, this is before the games came out.
I can imagine what's
Yeah.
having a phone.
Call somebody.
House phone me.
I'm so done. She said, what's the use?
I'm just glad I wasn't in the era with the big car phone.
Oh, yeah. We was in high school with them
What,
big
the
ones.
big car phone that
Yeah,
you
if
carry?
you have a razor, it's expensive now.
No, but she's talking about, and I know you probably don't remember
They
this.
on the video.
Now, this is beyond
Ricky.
me. They used to have like a
The
suitcase.
suitcase one.
Oh no.
That was in the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They picked
No,
up
that
the
was
house
before.
Drug dealers.
Right.
That was before our time.
I'm
Yeah.
sure during that day that meant something like status.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want
yeah, they used to carry
I want
the
the man with the suitcase phone.
I'm done.
I'm on him.
I'm done. She said with the suitcase phone.
But let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
It's not just your cell phones that can do that to you.
Computers and video games.
Because one of my employees, that actually really, truly happened to one of my employees.
That
And it
makes
was a
me
horrible
so
experience.
sad.
Yeah,
She okay now? She's
yeah.
probably scared to look at a phone.
So did her eye go back? To see?
None of this should be funny, but
I
it
got
is
a big
to
old
me.
eye.
No, it is, but like it'll be okay. But like she'll be working, and like a week later, like she's like, oh shit, the vision just went.
So she could lie and get off work.
Right.
She could, yeah.
FMLA.
Can't nobody prove it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done.
I'm sorry, that wasn't employed. That was a book I was reading.
She ain't saying no names.
Right. She
I was reading this book, and this lady talking about her employee.
What happened was,
This lady talking about her employee.
what book was it?
It was called the Damaged Goods of a Working Woman.
So bad.
It's gonna be a play.
By who? Huh?
By who? Yes.
Josephine Slinger.
Yeah, you quick on it. Like my eyeballs.
You making me hot. Something's wrong with all of y'all.
That's crazy.
Oh goodness,
That is crazy,
it's
though.
serious,
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes, like I be like telling my supervisor, like, listen, y'all be want me to do all this stuff, but I need to take a break.
Yeah.
So that's what you were saying. Sometimes it could be computers too. Not just phone.
Yeah.
One time,
Like
Justin
my
spent-
headaches and stuff, like they come.
Yeah,
No,
they
but
come
one
out.
time Justin spent the night and was on the. I woke up in the middle of the night. He was playing video games. His eyes was bloodshot. I said, "You don't
bloodshot
cut
red.
that TV off."
That's a
You
lot of
used to jack
strain.
your eyes up on at our house, and your mama come trying to fight me.
Right.
I'm done.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That part, night is.
They need to make us some glasses for this stuff.
But I think
'Cause I
when you
still
wear
don't
glasses,
know.
though, when you wear glasses, that's what makes it worse.
Okay, good.
She said, "Good."
Look,
I don't know where
Latricia, then
What glasses?
So I try not to even wear my glasses when I'm at my
Yeah.
computer because I notice my eyes get irritated when I do have my glasses on
oh, but I'm
versus when I don't. But I can see still without.
Make your font bigger on your phone or something. I used to have
No, they
big
have it
font.
small and dimmed down and all
Yeah,
that.
no, mine's be up. My phone always dead on 1%. Like it's about to die, so I need to charge it. Actually.
Did you bring your charger?
I
with
did.
you?
I'll stay with it. Stay with it. In
Ready
the
to
club,
plug
I'll be asking them, hey, we gonna charge this other one? Thank you.
She gonna be at the trap art.
I know where the back one got plugs. I've been there 15 years. I got my phone always dying. Like literally.
Oh God! You need one of those portable things.
Those be dying too.
Oh really?
Because I have a lot of them. My granny, she be like, you not safe. You know, she
Yeah.
buy me them for Christmas and my birthday. And those, you have to charge those too. So if I can't remember to charge my phone, I'm going to remember to charge that.
Yeah, that's true too.
So, yeah.
I'm done.
Kimmy, what do you feel about the eye?
I don't trust none of them computers, phones, all that radiation stuff on them. I don't do them too long.
It's scary.
It is.
As I'm on my phone right now.
Right.
It's so scary.
Right. Oxymoron.
I stopped like having my phone in the bed with me.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
stopped that a long
So
time
I
ago.
put
Really?
it, I put it on
The
the dresser,
radiation.
the radiation
Yeah.
from it, because your phone
You
is
sleep with your
always,
phone?
it's always.
Oh, it's not
Just
good.
like my TV.
And
You
those,
have your
those
own
iPhones and
The
our
worst.
products,
They
they
do
let
be
off a
getting
lot.
high.
They let
They
off
be
a lot of
getting high.
stuff.
They be getting high. I can tell. I be radiated. Shoot, I be
Yeah, don't have them
walking
in the
up
bed with
Yeah,
you.
don't have it. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good.
Don't tell me you have it in the bed on the charger with you.
I don't usually charge my phone. I wake up and say,
Okay.
what I miss?
And then two, either have it face up or face down, because I think they could come through and watch you too through these phones. I don't
Oh,
trust
the
it.
You remember my
I don't
grandma,
trust none
she
of
was
that,
saying
man.
something like that. She
Y'all
like,
can't watch.
They
California
done went through my whole
Go
company.
away.
We got different departments. If you go to any computer at my job, they got a smiley face sticker over the camera.
They do be watching you.
I don't even care. I'll be like, what they gonna
Yeah,
see? They gonna be
TV.
mad when they see over here. They gonna see
Yeah, like,
Well, no, I believe it. The only reason I believe it though is because
What they
like
need.
shit you talk about, then you go to
Yeah.
Facebook,
No,
then you start
yeah.
seeing
I
that
feel bad
shit.
for them because they ain't saying nothing worth seeing. I promise you. They saying
That's the way I
kids
feel
in
about
the
it.
corner, kids in the That's what that shit down. I'm watching them from the room. They in the living room. Like, they gonna
They probably like, okay, we gonna get off her child.
Hey,
That's the same thing, girl. We not that important. Nobody is that important, child.
Right. Some people they might want, but not me. I feel bad
Girl.
for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna be mad. Be like, I'm tired of watching
You
that
don't do
one.
nothing?
I'm sorry, but you said they don't want you. That just made me think of this thing they said talking about. I'm sorry, it's off topic. But talking about these sex traffickers, talking about why don't you get the hoes that's actually still sell their pussy? Why?
Why you getting that?
Right.
No interest. Like, I don't even want to give to niggas that won't.
Right. 1,000 bitches that want to sell their pussy. You want to get the bitch
for
that
$4.
you want to get the innocent motherfucker.
Right.
Girl,
I'm
it's
sorry,
going.
I'm sorry.
They,
No, that's
it's crazy these days.
Shoot, Shoot, I was scared.
Okay.
I be scared everywhere now. I'm like, they don't care.
No, but it's crazy though.
It is crazy.
I know. You gotta have that. Watch your surroundings.
And we in the wrong state too. For
Yes,
it.
'cause
It's high here.
Yes,
Is
High.
it?
It really
Yo,
is.
yeah.
They be trying to get kids at Walmart. I wish they would.
Yeah.
Bro, I would throw
How old are
every
your kids?
kid-
Are they younger or?
Yeah, my kids is little.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You watch them.
I do.
You
And
have
I
to.
have a nephew named Digit.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yes, I will throw this.
Be in there
heavy
swinging.
shit. Like everything in me, I'm yelling. You don't want to take these kids.
Okay.
You ain't gonna want to take them.
You ain't gonna
anyway.
take
They
them.
better
Sit them back.
And they be praying over everything. I pray the devil don't get you to that. I'm like, is that a threat? Like,
Then
what?
bring it back.
The kids be
Yeah, because they go to church a lot, so they be like,
Oh.
the devil is in you right now when you would be. The devil was in the belt. Yeah, they always do
Oh
that.
man.
When it's hot outside, like,
The
devil's
devil was in
outside.
that dumbass decision. You
Right.
made. Get
Yeah,
your ass over here.
Right, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's funny. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to another topic. So have y'all heard T.I.'s recent?
Man.
Y'all heard about that?
Yeah,
Somebody.
Somebody car alarm going off.
I don't have those.
Is that all right?
That's too far away.
It's kind of far away.
But yeah, I heard
Okay.
about it.
Yeah. So
Is yours sensitive?
we'll go check
Just
it.
go-
Hold on. We'll be
Okay.
right
Where
back.
your man?
Pause.
We'll be back when you.
All right.
All right. So we are back. We had to go check on some motor
Situation.
vehicles outside. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into it. So as we said, let's talk about Mr. T.I. saying that he takes his daughter, Deja, which is not his youngest, it's his middle daughter, let's say, considering he visits the gynecologist with her to ensure she's still a virgin and make sure they check her hymen.
So disrespectful.
That's uncomfortable to hear. Poor girl.
Details. He go in the room.
I didn't get all those
I
details.
feel like
Who says
nothing
it?
matters but how she feels about it.
Right.
And she hasn't spoken. I don't think she
at all.
can speak about
She's
it.
not going to.
She's only 17. She's a minor. That's HIPAA violation. That's disgusting.
In the room or out
She
the
is
room.
liking, like on Instagram,
I
she's
did see
liking
that.
all the posts
Negative,
that are talking negative
against him.
about
Yeah.
against him.
Yeah.
But he's like that because he know what he be doing, and now he got
He's a
got
control.
daughters, and
You
now
know
he
what?
can't control that in
He's a
reality.
control
That's
freak.
digital
Yeah.
copy. So basically, she's reinforcing those
Right.
people that are so that she's already taken her
Right,
stand.
her stand.
Right.
So yeah, she's uncomfortable with it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, that's weird.
That's very weird, and I'm so appalled that as many women as he has around him, that he's been doing this and he's comfortable to speak about it and thought he was okay to say that.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
He's with Tiny off and on, so she should have had something to say about that. She
It's not her daughter.
But
I know, but
still.
she's very involved.
Oh yeah, so she should
She's
still.
very
Yeah, you're right.
opinionated. I watched
You're
one
right.
little clip of her little son or whatever
Mhm.
rapping, and she's like, "You gotta get in it." So
King
she
or the
it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really get into that thing.
Bay family.
Like
Yeah.
I just knew it was a funny looking her, and I was like, like
You know what? I
She
can't.
got mad and was emotional. I said, "That's white girl shit." Like I put my kids in the corner for that. But yeah, he was mad because she was there, but she knows what she's talking about. To be honest, side note. But yeah, so she seems very open
Enough to
about
have
that,
an
yeah.
opinion about it.
Yeah.
So all those women in his life letting him think that's okay, and him being raised in a household for some reason that he think that's okay. Like establish trust, and you don't have to do that.
But at the end
There
of the
you
day,
go,
it's
then.
her body.
Yeah.
He can't control her body.
You know one more year.
He
and then
don't.
what? She gonna
He
do
don't
whatever
want
she
her
wants.
with somebody that's like him at the end of the day. But
Yep.
but he
Ain't
don't.
that funny, huh?
All them other women is
That's how
somebody
it
else's
always
That's
child.
how karma go.
Yeah,
But y'all
somebody
know
else's
something
child.
crazy though?
Got it.
Even though she's 17, she still had to sign a consent for them to
But she lived there. You
tell
do whatever.
him. No, right. She still had to sign a consent, and even if you hear it, like he's so like controlling, like he's so used to doing
controls
whatever
everything.
he
Yeah.
wants to do and controlling all the situations. Like he's like, okay, go ahead and sign this paperwork so they
Yeah.
can tell me what's going on.
Exactly.
With you.
And of course she signs it. She
right.
lives there.
Right, and you her daddy, shit, you got the money, shit, you know,
You live
gonna,
there.
right, you gonna do it, but
because if you don't,
he's
it's kind of like
weird.
the police. If you don't take that breathalyzer, you must be guilty,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
he's just
that's
He's weird as shit, and I'm starting
Emotional
to see
abuse.
I used to like him.
Weirdness. Even like
I never liked
one
him.
of his
I
recent
herpes.
raps. Like
He has
I
herpes?
forget.
Yeah, I remember Square Cube. He had a little thing. Me and my sister always thought since we watched ATL.
It's on this. It's on the top.
Right. Oh, but look.
Oh,
One
see,
day,
I didn't know.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
Square Cube. You got a Square something right there. Like,
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why him and
that
Kanye
thing was
stay
big.
together
I don't
too,
know what it
though.
is.
A lot of those couples that
They
be
got
having
gay.
herpes together, they
But
stay together.
She, Miss Piggy, she
Yeah.
ain't got no
she colored her eyes
self-esteem.
blue.
Right.
And
She
was
don't know
never
who she
ugly.
want
The
to
thing
be.
about it,
Right.
She wasn't
never
ugly.
ugly.
She
She
was
was
Right.
like little Kim.
She
They
never
was
had
beautiful.
Yeah.
never
Had
had
the
look.
right man
identity.
with you.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
Remy Ma was difficult looking, but then with the right nurturing, she
Right.
blossomed.
Yes, and look
So,
at her now.
Yeah.
But little
beautiful
Kim,
woman.
look, I love
Man,
her,
I'm so
but
sad about
it's
her.
like night and day.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
you're
what
like, look how
people
pretty.
don't have. They don't have
literally
their
night and
identity.
Yeah, you still
Right.
And
literally
they try to
like
be. Man, they just
That's
don't.
what fame is a
Yeah,
drug.
it is a
Be careful
drug.
that shit.
You
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look what it did to
Like
Michael
Summer
and
Walker
Janet.
ass.
Who is that?
You don't know who that is? Who?
Summer
Summer
Walker.
Walker?
I've been
What's
seeing
that
a lot
song?
about her.
What's that little song?
You hear the song I remember? Just might be a hoe.
Girls need love.
Girls need love too.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that ain't the one. What's the new one?
Come through with Usher.
Mm-mm.
That's my favorite one.
I don't know why these people be doing that.
That's another one that
Potential
I like.
like.
I don't know these folks.
I can't think.
She definitely.
Y'all,
Yeah,
they play her on the radio, but she
They-
kind of
Yeah.
She done got a lot of work done in a small amount of time.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's they
But it's
immediately.
addicting, too.
just-
It is.
And then when they get old, that mess, they gonna look worse.
See, I know
Yes.
who I appreciate.
Who?
Alicia Keys.
Yeah. I was
Tiny.
just talking about her. outside.
I don't like her.
Really?
She stole somebody's man.
She
said that
I've been hurt
That
before.
part.
I don't hurt
She
other
said,
women. I do not hurt other
Yeah,
women.
he
I
was
don't
with
believe
Beats.
it.
He was
Who
with
was he
somebody.
with?
He was with
Girl,
his
he was
wife.
with his
His
wife.
Her
He had
name
a
was
wife.
Shonda or something.
It's on the M, I think.
Mashonda
Yeah,
or something
Mashonda
like that?
Oh yeah, she
They
did.
was together?
That's my.
Yeah.
She left a
I
bad
did
taste
not
in my
like
mouth
that.
on that
See,
one.
So what
she
about
worked-
Gabrielle Union
Her
and
too.
Dwayne Wade?
Her
We
too.
go against
Same
everybody
thing.
that do that. I don't
They
believe
ain't
it.
looking up.
Pause. Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade
They
was
say
with
she
somebody.
did the
his
same
wife.
thing.
Yes, he was with someone.
Oh,
It's
I
the
didn't
same
know that.
situation.
I don't
Yeah, same
respect
thing.
that because like we all know how it feels to be hurt and you.
Well,
love
they all
somebody.
say all of them, Gabrielle, Dwayne, Swiss, and Alicia. They were not together.
No, even though
Yeah.
Swiss
They were
wife was very
separated.
open and vocal. They
Yeah.
was together.
Yes.
So and
he left her in that
tried
house?
to include her, like on the
Now.
little
So
vacation.
then what about Will and Jada?
I don't
No,
know.
yeah,
They
after watching,
on some
Same
different
thing.
shit. I
no,
can't
but
stand
after
them.
watching
They
they
don't-
thing
thing.
too,
Same
I was
thing.
like,
They
oh,
saw
I
so
think
much
that
But
Because
she even told
Because
him
they-
you're a married man.
they were separated. They weren't divorced. Will and that lady.
I think they was
It's-
together.
I
I'm
Oh, they were still together because he had to tell her.
Yeah,
he had
he
to
did.
tell his wife that
If
he
they was
wanted
not
to be.
living together though.
But still,
And they were, and that is
married
wrong,
is
but
married.
that's a little different because the rest of them was involved. Like they was still having sex with
And-
that partner stuff.
yeah.
Like this one, they was really distant, and it like they just happened to have a son, and he was, Will, come on, he trying to do the right thing.
But you saying the other ones was
But
like
the
straight
other
out
one was
blatant.
hurt. Like this one, if you notice, like if you speak like her interviews, she was like she knew it was gonna happen,
Who?
and it was more Will's wife. She was like,
No, she was hurt.
She was
said
hurt,
she
but
was
they were
hurt.
more
Yeah,
separated
she said
than
she
the
knew it
other
was
one.
gonna happen, but like she was hanging on to the possibility of
possibility
get back
of
together.
them.
The rest of them was together. There was no possibility. It was you coming home tonight or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew he wasn't coming home. He was like, we gonna see down the line. Like that was very,
Yeah, I can
open.
see the.
That's an open
I
relationship.
don't get with that stuff.
Like
either.
the other one, those was like, I'm with you. I'm mad. I'm busting her windows. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like if I could, I would take her out. So like
Yeah,
that.
women like
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
good on that.
I didn't
Okay,
know
so
that.
let me not. We not talking about the marriage. Well, I'm talking about just
The makeup.
the make.
That she
Like
doesn't
I don't
the
like that
beard.
either though, because she wears tinted moisturizer.
Who
So
y'all
she-
talking about now?
Alicia
She
Keys.
cheats.
She cheats. So it's like.
Also, you saying she's still probably
like,
being.
yeah, that's still makeup. You're applying it to your
You
appearance.
see all her freckles.
But you
It's
tinted,
like putting lotion on.
but tinted moisturizer tints your skin.
So
It changes
different.
your appearance. That's
she do
what
put a
makeup
little
does.
golden and something.
Yeah,
on
and
her.
she puts highlighter, which ain't bad.
Or maybe
I'm,
you meant no work done, like surgery.
I'm with both sides.
I think
So
that's what we was talking.
That's what was
No
no
work.
work. We
You
were talking
talking
about
about natural?
surgeries and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were
Okay,
talking about surgeries
you're right.
and stuff.
I like
So-
Meg Thee Stallion if we talking about natural bodies. That's
Yeah.
what I like. Cause she
Now,
actually works out. Like,
So
if
that's
you look
her
at
body.
ass, yeah, that's her body.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's something to look up to because you're like, okay, if you work hard, you can get this.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's the role model.
That's the way you should
Yes,
do it.
now
These people
I feel
crazy
like
now.
I had one of my friends. I was like, bitch, I need to get on your workout pan. That motherfucker, she took a picture. Her ass like her blouse, stomach flat. I'm like, bitch, show me what you
I like
doing.
that. You know,
Yeah,
okay, I can do
on
that. I ain't gotta go buy
Right.
it. Now that I can respect
Simple
that.
working out and
Yeah. Eating right, water intake.
Nobody's doing that. They going to get the surgery,
Yes.
then they start
then
doing
they-
that.
And the lightening of the skin creeps me out. Like,
People still doing that?
yes. Like for some
Oh wait,
reason,
Lil Kim doing
my
that.
sister looked that up the other day, and
there's a lot of people lightening their
Yeah, they
skin.
lighten it. You can do it in shades. You can do it in gradually.
Charlemagne.
All of them.
That motherfucker was black. He used to have a big ass birthmark. I went to college with
I
that
remember
fool.
that.
Oh, you did?
He had that big old birthmark on his face.
It's gone now.
It is,
Right,
but he
he
said he
said-
went to
And he lightened
a
his face.
dermatologist. Yeah.
Well, he probably did that to look. He like that was different. I feel like
He looked bad. He did. He had. Now that he remember, didn't he have black right here too?
No, after he got that removed, like he's lightened his
His skin.
face. His
Because
skin.
I think his right here was dark too on his cheekbone.
Everything. Yeah, he
right?
was a dark skinned
Tamalac.
dude. Now he kind of
What is
has.
it called?
Turmeric, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
into skincare right now. Don't mind the zit because I've been drinking soda, but
Girl.
I love skincare.
Yeah. No, he's been.
Y'all all got good skin. I was gonna say that when I
Thank you.
first came in. To be honest, y'all drink water.
And we don't put nothing on
I
it.
know.
I don't know why, but y'all skin look good.
Ooh,
It's
Like
that,
for sure.
it's that drink.
Is it? Cause y'all
Let
look
me drink
really
some
good.
water.
no, probably because none of us really wear makeup.
Makeup does age you.
Mm-hmm. It will.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, do y'all use moisturizers?
Girl, shoot, soap
I
and
just
water.
use lotion and water.
Cause y'all look great. Like, especially the sun
I
is
had
really
makeup on
damaging.
last
Mhm.
weekend.
That's fine.
For
You
special
deserve.
occasions.
Yeah, you deserve. That.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Special occasion.
We got
I
one more
spice it up. My name is Spicy Tea.
Right.
Over the night, only on Fridays.
Y'all not hear this nut
I
on
said her
here.
name's Spicy Tea only on Fridays.
No, her. She said, "What did you say? My name is
My
Spicy."
name is.
Yeah.
I said I spice it up every once in a
Yeah.
while. My name is
Is Spicy
Spicy
Tea.
Tea.
And
I was
I
talking
said
her.
only on Fridays.
Oh, see, I didn't even hear what she said.
Right, she was quick with it. She's like,
Yeah, I didn't even catch that one.
All right, so this is a what should I do? Let's say y'all put yourself in this situation. Let's go.
I like this.
So, I live with my boyfriend's family, and his mother slowly
I heard
gets in the habit of disrespecting me or saying rude things about me to her friends. She thinks it's okay to speak about my business. I'm not the type to argue with my elders. I'm very respectful when it's given to me.
I will fuck her up.
Listen, now she's
That's
telling
my
everyone
answer.
that I'm disrespectful because I spoke up without raising my voice, and I simply told her I'm not being disrespectful nor getting smart. I'm constantly being told by my boyfriend that I shouldn't react or hold on, let me find my
Like get
line,
smart or
'cause
say
it-
anything
right.
back. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
No,
Or
she
get
doesn't.
disrespectful or smart back because that's his mother, and she was in his life longer than me. I need to know the fine line between being disrespectful or simply just speaking my part on a situation that is my business in the
Moving
first
out.
place and shouldn't concern her. I also need to know if I end up spazzing, am I wrong? I mean, you can only take so much.
We gotta let you go first.
Hashtag leave him, move on, love yourself. Like, simple.
Hashtag bitch don't ever move in with a nigga that's
Right.
still living with his mama.
Right.
Hashtag move out
Right.
and have your own roof and make your own rules.
Well, I guess I'm a hashtag the
Right.
same thing, but on the reverse, you gotta kind of know what the situation is.
We don't know the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't went through some stuff like that
Right.
with them baby mamas.
When you paying that rent, it's a little different. Like,
No,
she
but
told
even
us
just
something.
period like that dynamic
Yeah.
of a son, because I have 3 grown sons,
Yes.
and then the baby mamas, which 2 of them are a-okay with me,
Yeah.
and then you have 1 that's not.
Yeah.
So that relationship and that dynamic is like, I'm not gonna disrespect you,
Yeah.
but at the same time, if I say a certain thing, I don't feel like you have the right to just come at me any kind of way.
Yeah,
like,
that's
how are
true.
you gonna address me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just like how you address people.
exactly.
But that's the thing. Like, if you feel that you can't, because when you live underneath
Yes.
somebody's roof, you have to respect
Yes,
their
you do.
rules.
Yeah.
You have to do as they say,
Yep.
regardless whatever the situation is. I don't give a damn if you're giving them $100 towards
Yeah.
the rent.
So y'all
You
in
still
a,
got to respect the
Yes,
rules. You got to
exactly.
do
They
that.
name on the
So,
lease.
right, if you are the type of person to where because in order for you to come at me that way, I have to be doing something different, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't like that, or if I can't live in that, then I gotta, I can't live underneath that roof.
Yeah,
no, which makes perfect sense.
But if I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm staying with somebody, I'm gonna make it my best bet.
But in this instance, I think also with her, I think this girl also has a problem with the mom, like saying anything about. Like probably voicing her opinion. Let's take the house away from the situation.
Because moms do that. My mom always tell my business.
That or moms is gonna. I mean, like I don't feel like I wouldn't want my kids to be with somebody where I couldn't be a mom to them or a mom to the situation. Which I will never disrespect the other person. But at the same time, a lot of these younger kids are thinking, "Oh, well, she said this to me, so I'm gonna say."
People are so sensitive.
Exactly. Whereas.
Why she ain't at
we
her
ain't gonna
house?
be doing that.
These millennials is disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they are. Why she ain't at her mama's house?
Somebody said, "Why y'all stay with his mama?"
Yeah.
Real talk.
So I don't know.
He's the problem. For one,
because he needs to check.
He can cut his mom a different way that she can't. That's his mother.
Exactly.
So she should be telling him. She shouldn't even be talking to the mom. Just be like, you know what? She did it again. You know, could you say anything? Like, he has a relationship with his mom.
Yeah, so he's the person
he's the person, and he's the reason y'all living there. I feel like it's all in the man, to be honest.
You're right.
I feel like men need to, you know, step it up. He's like, babe, you got to get a job if it's financial, or babe, we got to move out if it's, or unless he's taking care of the mom. But she seemed very capable.
The mama talking all that
like,
trash.
She talking stuff. She seemed capable. Like, she wants your asses out. Look at my house. I'm grown. Jody, I gotta have a life too.
But 9 times out of 10, when you are like that type, like, you really don't want those people there.
So anything be like, who you didn't wash these dishes out? You gotta come wash these. I don't give a fuck how grown you think.
Anything gonna irritate you.
And it's not that because she disrespecting you. Your ass didn't want her. You a child at that moment. Go wash some goddamn dishes, like she said.
Shut the hell up.
Come in the house, Jody. It's time to street like get your ass in the house.
Y'all ass to bed, sitting up here talking all loud in my living room.
Period. And her friends is there. She trying to have a life. Get your ass to bed.
Shit, these
If
kids.
you didn't like it, go in the room that you're supposed to be assigned to. I'm confused, mommy.
I just understand why you ain't with your parents.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. And I just think a lot of women don't understand, or men that come into these relationships don't understand that dynamic of somebody's parents.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have respect for my parent. If my mom, even if my mom says something crazy, I'm going to pull my mama to the side.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, you not about to say nothing crazy
That's why
to my mama. And then I might be like, mama, you know you shouldn't have did. Because my kids will tell me, they be like, mama.
Y'all have that relationship.
Exactly.
You don't know
this
her.
one over here, you're not going to just be.
Right.
Yeah,
you come out of this, don't you ever fix your mouth. Because you could go somewhere else tomorrow and be replaced.
That's what we always say.
This is my baby. And if he did choose up, I'm looking at him funny. You acting real unusual.
And that happens with marriage. That's marriage and all. The wives and husbands stay up out of that family stuff because guess what? At the end of the day.
And if he don't, he unusual, like for real. That's
she said unusual.
I'm going to feel some type of way with my kid, like, because at the end of the day, people come and go. Y'all married, that's great.
But she might be gone.
Yeah, exactly. I birthed you. I'm stuck with you.
True, exactly. And I'm gonna be here for you forever.
I'm stuck.
Girl.
Okay, baby boy.
Yeah.
Always be the baby boy.
Yes, exactly. See, you have a son. You have a son.
Mother, but some people not used to that parenting. So they've been doing whatever
because they wasn't raised.
Right, they wasn't
some
raised.
People weren't raised like that, where they family just
their mom is trying to keep up with them, and she their friend. Right. Let's go shopping. What?
I stay home when I go shopping.
You feel me? That's my me time.
We ain't getting in that habit.
Because everybody, I feel like, that sometimes you feel your mother mothering. Like, sometimes I'm sure you still feel your mother mothering you, but it ain't like she's out of line. You know what I'm saying? And you know not to disrespect her.
Oh, that's your mama?
Yeah, but there's times where you mother her and you probably don't even realize it. And you know what I'm saying? And it's a mutual respect. But when you get these other people in the middle of that, that's where we have issues. Y'all,
you know, always bound down. And even if your mom do got a line, that's for y'all to resolve. Because my mom have got a line, and that's my mom.
I'll get
like, ooh, if you wasn't my mama, that's my mom.
But that's you and your mama talking.
Don't you dare come between me and my mom, bro.
And
like,
you're not gonna disrespect my mom.
If you say one thing, we on your head. That all that energy on your ass. Like, period.
Okay.
I had to flip out on my mom.
See, I go
my
through
baby
that
daddy
stuff.
came out here. She tried to take his side. I was like, look, first of all,
Well,
you ain't gonna take his side.
Yeah, you my
You my mama.
Right.
I don't care what you got
That's
going
that
on. Right. You ain't gonna take his side.
Right.
You don't know.
He the new
But
one.
I know.
He
faking the funk for your ass because
Right.
you my mama.
Man, I'm trying to help him out
Right.
and make you like him.
Right. Get to know the nigga.
Yeah.
Just wait a year or two.
Right.
Y'all is gonna be cussing him out. Now she's like, I
Right.
can't stand that
So
nigga.
in that
Right.
situation, I say take that house away, and that lady will still probably feel that way, but that guy shouldn't let her disrespect
Yes,
his
that's
mom.
on him.
I'm sorry, and he
Right.
should vice versa.
Yeah.
Neither one.
But a lot of like younger, like
That was cute.
younger
Yeah, a lot of
individuals
two.
don't. A lot of two.
Right.
They don't respect adults the way they
Authority.
used to.
Yeah.
They don't
Exactly.
respect adults as authority. like-
Somebody, mama, I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'll be as
So-
nice as could be,
Right.
unless
And if she got whatever, I'm going. I'm leaving.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Even when I see,
But I'm not gonna
You didn't go to
disrespect
the
you.
room. I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
Take my ass away from that situation.
Exactly.
Respectfully.
But you're not gonna just
Right.
disrespect the person.
Right.
like the older person, like, I can't see myself really disrespecting.
I can't.
Exactly. Or even questioning.
All
Oh,
right.
should I go on and tell this?
Okay,
whole-
Maybe I might
if people don't know him or not.
I'm
Yeah.
getting on his ass. Like, why you let your mama talk to me like that?
Yeah.
You need to go out there and next time you need to like refuse it a little bit. Cause
Yeah,
I'm
help
feeling
me.
hurt. I'm over here crying inside.
But
and
not
shit.
like I'm about to go the fuck off on
Right.
your mama.
Right.
Da, da, da.
Nah.
Okay, now everything just
Nah,
switched.
nah,
You
bitch,
about to go
look.
off on who?
Wrong one, right?
Yeah, wrong
That's my
road.
mother.
Like Portia say, wrong road.
We're not gonna get started on them. All right, so
Okay.
let's go ahead and go smack on our bagel sandwiches for the night. We will be back with some more of your
La Monique on your mama, for your mama.
People be like, Navarre, it don't ever bother you when people call you bougie? No. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Yeah.
Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Huh? Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerve and stare. On the loop 202, and I'm headed near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pod son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flashy, what bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you, so why are y'all frontin'? Got 3 jobs, so you know your girl be hustling. I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's raps. Wrap it up then. It's your girl Nike on the track.
La, you are a mess.
La Monique.
La Monique. That's what them men gonna be calling you, La Monique.
I like black man. Remember?
They gonna be like, La.
You better come and lie.
All right, we are back on Sitting Pretty. I just can't focus right now from the conversation.
Because
Just-
La is
yeah,
hilarious.
she's hilarious. All right. So we're going to get back into it. How was the food, ladies?
Good.
It was really good.
Delicious.
Good, I didn't eat yet. I ate a piece of turkey.
You ate a pickle, you ate some ham,
I ate
the
a
rib
piece.
just separated everything. Stop joking.
It was good.
It was
Even though you
delicious.
ain't had your other
I had
stuff.
half.
Yeah.
And if I like somebody, they gonna get the other half.
We had grilled bagels. Grilled
Right.
bagels was delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, bagel sandwiches.
Bagel sandwiches.
Man. All right. And how are the drinks treating y'all?
really good. I
need some.
Oh, she needs that. It's
I
one
could
more over
feel
there.
it.
She ain't driving.
I need some more.
She ain't driving.
Like, yeah.
One of y'all gotta talk while I get the drink.
All right. You know how I do. Spicy tea like taking over.
5'2".
You cute.
She is not 5'2".
I wish I was like
Wait,
little.
there's a bug in here. A
Who's
bug
that?
flew
Scoop
right
them
in.
out.
Nah, just pour some of that in the cup.
See, y'all, my house, we scoop 30s
And
out.
make sure you take this off
You
the
eat it
air.
fast and pretend you didn't see.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour it in here.
Yeah.
Now you want to be
Says,
dainty.
"Put it
Come
up."
on. Thank you.
No, the mic is on.
And can you fill me up?
I'm single.
I'm single.
Yeah, but really.
I think I'm single.
I ain't gotta think, I know.
You know.
Okay, thank you.
I act like I'm
Hand
single.
it to TTD.
Swish it around.
No,
Shit
that's
Oh,
around.
I like it. It's spicier. Like,
It's
I don't know.
stronger.
I don't know the difference.
I can't. It's
It's
too-
something like bubbly. Is that
Sprite.
Sprite. Probably the Sprite.
I was like,
in there.
something is different.
So,
That prevents
oh, because see, this the second one. She had the first one.
Why you holding so close to your breast?
I
Right.
had to scoop
You
it.
feeling it.
Because
Me
she's
too.
single.
Right. No, she not.
She said
I'm
she
not.
almost.
She gonna get
Well,
drunk.
I'm not.
well, when did she know?
Wait,
Who
you're
knows?
not
If you
single?
get a Christmas gift, that's how you know if you're single.
I
I'm so single, I ain't getting nothing.
get, I get Christmas gifts.
If you and I single, you better not ruin your gift.
I get lunch
You
gifts.
take it.
She need to
You
stop
get
it.
lunch gifts. Oh, you taking?
Oh, she taking.
I
Stop
get-
playing over here.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
You get
Lunch
see, she,
gifts.
all this stuff we don't know nothing about.
Right.
We gotta have.
Is he coming to the family function?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, is it the same one?
Hell no!
No.
She be hiding them from us.
Right.
Girl.
Hell no!
Let me
she
get to the
not
bottom.
moving.
Oh, what?
I hope that
I'm a-
motherfucker
You
listening to
Scorpio
this
too?
shit.
When's your
Fuck.
birthday?
Wait a minute.
10/27.
I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
Girl. My grandma's birthday is 10/27.
What is Kevin's birthday?
Kevin, my youngest son is 10/28.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
he's
Oh, then we
Scorpio.
Scorpio,
That's
girl.
lit.
All right, so let's
We
go.
loyal.
I like you.
I like you too.
Shoot, Scorpio gang.
Y'all be making up your own.
You making up all
don't,
kind
no,
of shit to
Scorpio
make the
get-
birthday
We
hit
actually go
lasting.
good with cancers. We get along
Scorpio
well because you
gang.
loyal too, just like
Leo.
us.
Leo.
Them Leos too bossy.
Yeah, and they full of
Am I
themselves.
bossy? And am I full of myself?
Yes.
Not to mention you
But
a
it's a
man.
good
You a
thing.
boss at work,
But I'm-
right?
Yeah. I
Okay,
have
so
to
there
be,
you
though.
go.
That's
Bossy,
forced.
bossy.
But no, I'm not bossy. I'm not even at work. I just demand you understand.
Yeah.
What's coming out my mouth.
Right.
The words that's coming out my mouth.
I'm bossy, but you know, if I'm asking, I'm really not asking. I'm telling you.
See, there you go. Boss.
Right, you said it.
I'm joking.
All right,
Oh,
so
God.
Monique, this half is all about you. So usually we start off by I kind of just ask like a general question for you to kind of give us like a background on who you are and where you came from, just like a little brief story history of who you are, and then from there we'll go in and feed in and asking questions. Okay?
All right.
So you can go ahead and start.
So my name is La Monique. I work in public relations, branding, and social media marketing. I also run a media company. More about myself. I love people. Like, I'm a people person. I wish my family was bigger because then it would be litter, but it's okay. I have a small amount of family out here. I just got out of a long relationship, so I'm single. Had to put that out there.
I'm single.
Right, my birthday just passed. I'm trying to like work on rebranding myself because I went through depression, you guys. Seasonal depression.
Everybody goes
When
through
you work from home, they don't tell you about this. People think it's lit.
Even in Phoenix, you think?
Oh my god. Yes, because I don't leave the house. That's why I'm so happy to be here. Like,
Yeah.
like I plan field trips for myself now weekly. Like I go to the art museum. I try to get out because it's hard when you're just inside. So yeah, I'm happy and excited to like get out there more because like I just started posting on my social media. If you noticed, and like that was so nerve wracking. Like I don't put myself out. Will they like it? But I just did it.
Don't worry about it. You just got to do it.
That's right.
Take that jump or that leap.
I did.
You have to.
You leave.
I did.
And
you
who
didn't
don't
fall.
like you, don't worry
I didn't
about
know.
it.
I'll post
You're
today.
not
I
going.
didn't post today. I want to. I'm gonna post after this. I got a post ready for it. My phone was messed up today, so I was like, "Oh, I made it. It was all cute." And then my phone had a master reset it, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
So where are you from?
I'm from Ohio. I lived in New York. I lived in Toronto. And then this guy flew me. Well, I met him in Arizona, and then he flew me back from Toronto. So I came back, and I lived with him for a long time. And I was a house person. I didn't do nothing, but I didn't work for a long time. But when we broke up, I started working because I was like, oh, I see why people stay at jobs they don't like. Because the money, you gotta be rich. I never could get out, but just quit if you don't like your job. Because I was I didn't have no bills. But then now, I had a cell phone bill. My first bill, he made me pay myself my cell phone. I was like, oh my God, it come every month. And then rent.
I'm done.
Motherfucker don't stop. You sick, he still come. They don't care about nothing.
Paycheck.
It's true. I'm dying. They don't care. So I just got a reality, and it just kind of bossed me up. I did stuff I was scared to do, because I started my company a while ago, but I was comfortable because I didn't need money. But then the world came, and I was like, dang, this is real.
Real life. Yeah.
You don't get out there, you don't eat. You really don't eat. Nothing.
But at least you work for yourself, though.
Yeah,
that's the good thing.
Yeah, I thought about going back. I might go back part time, but I don't think I could ever leave it. It's nothing like being your own boss. It's nothing like that. It's wow, I work for me.
Yeah.
So what exactly brought you to Phoenix?
That guy.
That's all.
I like that name, that guy.
Right.
I don't really know him like that. Whatever that man is, I feel sorry for him. Right.
Who that?
Right. I wouldn't know him if I seen him on the street.
Yeah, girl.
But I came back, and why I stayed in because I was living in Tucson with this other guy. I felt like I was sounding bad, but because I still wasn't adjusted to paying my own bills, so I was like, I'm gonna go run back to this other person. So then I was like, I'm gonna move to Phoenix because I kept taking trips out here and it was expensive. And then I just moved out here, got my this ain't my first time having a apartment, but it's my first time. It was my first time ever living by myself. I've always been in a relationship, but I've never been single. So, wow, that was interesting. And I was scared of the dark. I remember because I used to be that's why my...
So you went from home, mom's home, or your family to guys.
And I stayed in long relationships years. I just stay in them. Well, they wasn't bad, but I'd be in long relationships. So this is this year has been amazing. I ain't been the richest, that I, used to probably have stuff that was pretty lit, but I've been so happy. I could eat at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'll be up. I'm a night owl, so I'll be up late cooking spaghetti or cookies. But for real, I cook when I want. Spaghetti or I eat what I want, and I'll eat corn for dinner. I love me some corn. So my story yesterday, I had corn with cheese and sour cream. But I was tell me that ain't your dinner. I was it's my dinner. I make 8 of them. I eat them back to back. I eat what I want. I eat ice cream for breakfast, and it's just so exhilarating.
So you feel empowered at this point.
I feel so good, because even
yeah, exactly. What you
you want my hair to be straight or curly type stuff. That's how I was. Have y'all seen Love Buffalo? Which one?
So asking them instead of
both of them. Now I'm just so dang, I never knew I could be this person. I don't even remember me the other years.
So do you have family that lives out here?
I have a few family members. Some people I don't claim, so I'm just gonna claim my sister, my grandma, and my mom. Sometimes she moved from Dallas there because my cousin, she had a birthday party. And she invited the person, that.
The other person.
So I cut out that whole.
Sometimes you gotta cut them. Unfortunately, we never had. Fortunately, we never had to deal with cutting off family. But
Pinchers.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Because I'm 100% a lover. I'll give you 100%, but then I also can be 0. So
cut it off. The wall. Exactly. No black, no white.
Exactly.
No gray area. No gray areas.
If I felt like somebody was playing both sides, I cut them off too. Because I don't got time for confusion. I'm tunnel vision right now.
No, my sister, she knows how I am. That is me. I just told you that yesterday on.
Because we go so hard with
people. But you know what the sad thing is? Sometimes I'm sad that I'm like that. I'm like, how could you just be I will it's over. If it's over, it's over.
I've changed my number so many times. I want the access to
me. I won't even
privilege.
change my number. I'll just be don't call me.
Because I don't have to.
No, but see, I'm the type. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see your social media. I don't want to see your phone number to pop up. I don't want to see.
So
nothing.
what happens when it do?
It did.
I don't see you invisible.
How do you react though?
I was mad. Want to see the videos?
Yes.
I was mad.
You invisible to me.
I'll post them today. Add me on my personal page and watch the stories.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay.
Please
do.
Because that day I was so happy. I was all hyped. I was like, we got to have fun today. I don't really hang out with my family like that because I've been so busy working on this business. And I was so hyped because I missed every birthday. And then he came and the whole night like,
you can't let him get to you.
So crazy. I was like, but I was cute crazy.
Cute crazy.
So there's a difference. I was cute. My hair was really straight. I straightened so straight. My makeup was on point.
He was like this.
I look like a Barbie going crazy that night. But yeah, so I forgot the question was all about.
Okay, me too. I don't forgot.
Did you have family?
Oh yes.
You said your mom moved
Forgot
down.
too.
You got me started. Yeah. My mom stays here between here and Dallas.
Okay.
My sister stays with me.
Okay.
And she has Digit, who, when you see my personal page, she got a little tab. He's my little nephew. She have other kids too, but that's my favorite. So, yeah, and my granny, I love my granny. She be calling me to check on me. She be like,
And she lives here.
Yeah. Like, even my kids, they be like, stop working, like, get busy. I be like, remind me to do this. Like, did you do it? Because they want to use my phone. But I be like, yeah.
So did you find that your family supports you a lot more now that you are away from these guys, or
away from relationships? I wasn't really in, like, I wasn't in business for business. I was in business to, like, it wasn't monetized. Like, it was.
Oh, okay. So you were just like something to do.
Yeah, it was like.
Okay.
The thing I value about it is that because it wasn't monetized, the relationships I built were genuine because they weren't based off of benefits.
Money, exactly.
Yeah, I love how you guys base your work. You're gonna go really far, to be honest.
That means the most when you really, you're not just in it for money here, money there. It's just genuine
Because you'll take
relationships.
anything if you bid it like that.
Exactly.
But then you become selective, and then you have these rooted relationships that mean so much. So I'm grateful for that opportunity to do that without having the stress of bills. So I appreciate that person. I'm not gonna talk stuff about it. I was joking earlier, but yeah, my family.
Girl, your ass is crazy.
My family, are they supportive? My grandma, most of the time, all the time, my grandma is. Yeah, that's my grandma. My sister, they didn't get it for a while. They didn't understand. They didn't get it. And then they don't see me work because I'm a vampire. I'm up all night. And so when they see me, I'm sleeping or sleepy. And I'm grudge. Like, don't wake me up. I just went to bed. Like,
but they don't understand.
They're like, what are you doing all day? But I was because I just went to bed.
So, and you were working.
Yeah, and then it's difficult. Especially like entrepreneurship, full-time, at home. People don't get it. They be like, oh, you having fun. You get to do whatever you want. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, they don't realize that part.
Yeah, it's about building bonds. So at the end of the day, that's the main thing. Regardless of what business you in, is building bonds.
Oh, definitely.
Genuine bonds. Because sometimes you run into some crazy folks.
A relationship can take you further than money. I can testify that. Sure. Because I don't be having no money. They be like, how you get there? I'm like, I know the DJ. Oh, I know this person. Oh, I built this. Oh, I built it. That's my bro. Like, when he charged you $1,000, I'm in for free. Because that's my bro. I've done so much free stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he cared about me. Like, he loved me.
Yeah.
I love him.
That's real life.
Well, staring at me.
I thought you had a question.
I was talking about them staring at me.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about. So let's speak on. How can I say this? Because it seems like you've traveled a lot, kind of. You know, lived in different places, and so how? I guess you can say how has that had an effect on what you are following for your career?
Okay, so career-wise, when I was in New York, I was very intentional because it's very busy. So when you are there, if you don't work, you don't eat. Like, I know I said it previously, but like seriously, like out here it's like a little bit more comfortable. Like, I could work a little bit and still be able to eat. Like, gonna be covered. And I don't have nails, but you know, it ain't no sandwich today and not tomorrow. Like out there, it's like it's different vibe though, because it's like it's easy to find like relationships. Everybody does something cool. This person works for MTV. This person works for Google. This person works for like, and then they are very. Like, I still have very solid bonds there, like from being there such a short period till versus here being here so long. Like, I'll see the same person. They're like, hey, I'm like, you know me, stop playing with me.
Arizona.
And I'm so I'm like, bro, I'm calling it out. You see me last time. We're not doing this.
That's
we're not doing this every time
we talk face to face.
I
had a drink with
I'm
you.
not numbers, so if you don't want to follow me, let me know, because it's just that I only follow relevant accounts. So if my account isn't relevant, let me go ahead and remove you. Like, we have no business.
Right.
Like, it's just a number. I'm never into that. So I feel like being in New York, those relationships, like those people, like They check on me. They do work for me there. Like I work in New York sometimes with some projects. Like I still have foot there because they do the work. Like out here, I try to do interns. I try to pay people. I was like, how you didn't do your job? Like I gave you 2 things, but they want to learn everything from me. I'm like,
so that they can
I'm
take
not about
it and
to
move
eat the
on.
sauce. Like, you know how much student loans I pay for this? Like I'm not about to play with you. Like here, pay my student loan. I got you.
Did you go to school here?
I didn't go to school here. I went to Wilberforce in Southern Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people here. Well, I won't just say here, but a lot of people will try to take what you got to give just to move on, and not really, like we were talking about earlier. They're not invested in what you're doing. They're just invested.
And I always know
what they can get from you. Oh, you can tell right on.
My mom be like, feed them shit. So I do that. I feed them shit.
That's what you do.
Like, that's what you about to have.
It's hard to trust people. It really is.
It is. But I'm overly trusting because I love everybody.
See,
so I be like, I love you. Let's be besties. Because I'm so genuine. And I'm used to getting it back.
I bet you peep them fast, too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
you peep them.
People run fast. No, they do run.
That too. That's a good one.
They run fast.
Do I peep them fast? See, I give everybody a lot of chances. That's my bad thing. And I be getting hurt because I be like, I would never do that to you. I just can't imagine.
And that's the one thing about this is you can't have no feelings. You can't have no feelings, and like no matter how you would handle the situation, you can't expect nobody else to
do it the same way.
Because your heart gonna be broke.
Yeah, it was a few times until I got this mentor. I'm gonna tell y'all this advice that he told me. Older black man, right? I hope he still alive. He told me in business there is no friends or enemies, only common interests. So when you move like that, what's the bottom line? Like sometimes I wish I could use it all the time, but sometimes I'm like sensitive or emotional. But when I use it like that, I have most success. Like even with the event, the whole I kept posting about like beauty because I got into face care. This girl hit me up, you should do an event since you love it so much. So me, when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it to the death of me. So I had already put it out, and then she backed out, and I have kids. Girl, I have kids too. What's good? Like I'm not trying to hear no excuse. And then like to me, I'm like very flexible. So.
Tell us the name of your event.
Oh, it was called Beauty and Bubbles. It was so cute. Okay. So Beauty and Bubbles, it came about that way. And no shade to her. Just some people aren't invested, like you said. But I like to, when I put something out, I'm doing it. Like that's just
because why put it out if you're gonna back down?
Like right, like it's making some of my business credible. And I told her credibility. So I told her I was like, I can't just do that. Like I already put it out there. People already bought tickets. People already interested. Like. I'm gonna do it. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I told her what I just told you. Like, in business ain't no friend. Like, no shade to you, but business is business. You knew that you had kids. You didn't just have them today. So stop playing with me. Yeah, bring them with you because I bring them up.
Well, okay, put them in the back room.
Right,
we know how to do that.
So that was such a blessing though. Like everything that was supposed to be a hindrance was actually a blessing. So. That was, just a business rule. No friends or enemies. Yeah. You'll live longer. Because if you're thinking, she did that because of that. No, she didn't. She just didn't have it in her. God had a different path for you. Right?
There you go. And you had your event.
Yeah, I had it.
Still went. Did she ever come back and ask you about it?
I sent her a ticket. She didn't even respond. I said, hey, baby, here's a ticket for free. She ain't come. But no shade to her. People got their own prerogative. And she ain't
they're not aligned with you.
Yeah, she ain't. Because I'm telling you, this next year, Clarity 2020, it's on.
And don't let nobody stop you.
Period. Foot on next. So, I sacrificed a lot, to get here. Like, my family, they helped me out a great deal because, on weekends, I work. So, right now, my kid with my sister, and she already know what it is.
So, they help you.
I be like, I'm clocking out 7 to Sunday. You know what I mean? I tell her, I be like...
You and your sins. Oh,
my God. I'm serious. I tell her...
And it's so clear, it's what it is.
I'm the Kim Kardashian in the family. Not in that way, but, you know how she had to do what she had to do for the family?
And you have somebody to watch your kids.
Yeah, and I'm telling my girl, I got Kim Kardashian, not that way, but the other way. I got to do what it takes. Get this out this hood.
So when you say you ain't sucking right there,
no, but you working. Like you say, people thinking it's the fun and games, but you're actually, you got to be out there. You have to. You're the face of your business.
Yeah. Speaking of that, can we go back to the comment from earlier today when she said she ain't Kim Kardashian? When you said you was going to bring it back.
Talking about the double chin thing.
Oh, yeah. So I was FaceTime my mom because she called me early in the morning. And it was like a video call from Instagram, and she was like, "Oh, you got 3 necks. You need to start giving head. I think your food getting stuck in your neck."
Did you just? I would have just been
I
like,
was laying down though, so I'm like, she's like, "You did like the thing off of Men in Black." I don't know what she's talking about. The little, I guess it was something.
wait.
Oh, when his head got shot off.
One of the avatars
Like,
said,
had
I
like
think,
a double neck. I gotta watch that. I wish I could find it. I was like,
shoot, mamas be knowing. Maybe it does know.
yeah. So,
All the ladies out there, if you got a double chin, maybe.
she was telling me she
Double
was
chin
good.
sex.
I don't
She was telling me
know.
exercises like to do them. I'm like that.
There is.
She's really concerned. She's really concerned about this neck.
Well, I will say, if you do got double chin,
She
you
not
ain't
even
something,
big,
you ain't
y'all.
give a head.
Yeah, that is my cousin.
Wait, if you got a double chin, you ain't
My
get
cousin
it.
is actually big. She has no chin.
That shit is a that's
They call her
extra. It's a
dogs
workout.
good.
Yeah.
She got no chin. She big as hell. She got no chin.
They call her what?
Jaws, cause she give head good.
She
Wait,
Yeah.
how you big and no? And she
Right,
ain't got.
Because she gives it.
Exercise
That's an
not
exercise.
Yes.
I'm gonna just get a cucumber.
Right.
Get a
I
cucumber.
just in the. Like,
I need a cucumber.
Look, 20
I
times
do
a
feel
day.
exercise. Try it. Like,
No, it is now that you think about it.
Yeah, and that's why I
Maybe
have a
that's
double
why-
chin. I was like, when guys were like, because I ain't got a TV either. They were like, we gonna watch Netflix. And I was like, boy, you gonna hate it here because I don't give it. I got Netflix. Boy, you gonna hate it here.
Okay, shoot. Ain't
Well,
no
I'm
head
like,
going on.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
I don't like you no more.
Right.
I know y'all better lick them niggas' tips.
See, but
That ain't gonna work your neck out.
If I was with somebody, I wouldn't mind. But I'm single, so I don't know what they do.
Fine.
Who
You ain't
gonna be
sucking no
licking
dick when
on
you
some
single.
tips?
You.
Girl, all these
Right.
No, all these random people tips.
Yeah,
That's
and,
what they
and
do.
guys who
Kiss ass.
having sex twice in a day raw. I did a poll on my thing about sex
Uh-huh.
on my personal page, and like 69% use the pull-out method, which is raw.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
And then they stuff be in that
Then
toilet
they
when
be,
they
these guys
That's how that
always be
nigga
asking me
got me.
on my
I'm
first date.
pregnant. I'm like.
So that's nasty. To me, I don't. Oh, that's a whole nother
To
subject.
me, they ask to eat you out on the first day.
That's
Because
disgusting
they think
to
that's
me.
the easiest way to get your pants off, which it is.
But
But,
that's
who else
nasty.
you doing this? I don't
Now, a lot of
even-
people say that
I'm
shit nasty,
scared.
but that shit feel good and shit.
No,
No,
that's
but
nasty,
the
but
nasty-
the first day, I don't even
No,
know.
that's
No,
gross
you.
as shit.
You don't
Yeah,
even know
that's
my
what-
favorite ice cream or
Yeah.
flour.
And you over
You
here
a nasty
licking.
ass nigga.
I'm
I
nervous.
ain't fucking
What you
with
got down there? Hold on. So to them, put them bucks
I ain't
in.
fucking
With the what?
You get them lips up close to that ass.
Okay,
And
girl.
herpes is rising in Arizona. Everybody
You know
got it.
why it's rising everywhere? Because people doing everything these
Bro,
days.
like growing.
And then let's talk about the licking of the booties.
Oh, no,
They
I
just
hate
want to
that.
lick people booty the
I hate
first
that.
time they meet them.
I don't even want it ever.
Not-
I can't tell what.
Y'all know the first day. But listen, if you in a relationship
mind.
and y'all start doing something a
Keep
little
your mind.
freaky,
Look, spicy too
Nah,
nasty.
spicy. That's a little too spicy.
Who? Imagine the first date somebody told me I
I
want to
don't
lick
even
your
know.
ass.
you
Date,
said
none
the
of
first day.
That's
No,
what we're
no.
talking about.
No.
These people are out here
First
They're
day.
doing.
sharing blunts.
The
and-
first day,
Yeah.
you ain't even smelling the pussy, okay?
Okay, but licking the booty. I want to lick your booty the first night.
No, that's gross. And me personally, I probably won't talk to the person.
Yeah, I don't.
That is
That's
a
a
turn
I'm a
on.
Scorpio. I'm very
Right.
like everything is very intimate.
Right, you have to get
That's
to know me.
I don't kiss and I don't hold hands. And I'm not nice and don't touch.
Oh, you a nigga!
But if I like you, I'm all over.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
very intimate with my interaction.
Exactly.
Like,
No, I get you. I totally get
yeah.
you.
Like,
But
to me,
I'm
that's
just
crazy.
saying, like,
Booty stuff.
see me to me ain't nothing about you.
I don't
No,
like
but
it.
you're not understanding.
I'm saying in a relationship.
I don't.
No,
know.
we're talking
I don't
about
play
the-
with booties. Jamaicans don't play with booties, baby.
Oh, are you Jamaican?
Yeah, they don't play with no booties. About to mind, Chichiman, that's not for me.
Oh,
That's not for me.
Cheat you more.
Chichiman, look it up later.
Chichuan. Okay. I didn't know you was Jamaican.
She said that when you was outside.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear
my
that.
family's Jamaican.
Yeah, but that's disgusting. To me, if somebody in the club told me I'm gonna lick your booty,
That's, yes,
That's like,
gross.
you don't
That
lick
is
anybody's
gross.
booty. A booty don't got no face. Get out of here.
girl, it's just nasty.
Right.
And they say that's like disease. You
It
get
is. You can tell
That's
a lot
it.
about a man by the way he approaches you on the first day.
Yeah. And I'm picky. And I'm rude. Like, not in a rude, like, ooh, me. But, like, I know these people be on game. So I'll be on game.
But you ain't even wild by it. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you gonna do the same thing everybody do? I'm like, I don't feel like bumping clits with you. I was embarrassed at God.
Ooh.
I don't feel like
Walking they
bumping
dick
clits.
little.
I don't even know if it's little, but since you want to talk nasty, let's talk nasty. I feel like bumping clits with you. Like,
That's a good
like,
one. That's calling them little dick.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot of little dick niggas.
Yeah.
A lot of times it do be them little dick niggas that be saying
And they be the
nasty shit
biggest,
like that.
tallest man.
Yeah.
They just
Them be the niggas that be wanting to eat your ass and shit because
the tall guy's supposed to have a bigger dick.
No, that ain't how it work.
Yeah, 5'10"ers. Them was
I've been out the game too long.
Look at they hands. Look at they thumbs. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is tell the truth though.
That ain't the truth. I had a little thumber, and his thumb was
no,
but his everything was big. He was hating.
No, look at the shape of their thumb. Now listen, it don't matter. No, you gotta look at it.
Monique, you said a little thumber.
I said, how you texting? How you texting?
You waiting an hour for it. But then when he hit you, he was like, bing, 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 bing.
I got different people have different things to say.
Because hey,
if they say. Because I done seen a bow-legged nigga with a little dick too.
But then he's swinging.
A little
Little
clit.
penis don't matter.
No.
Because I seen a big penis. I heard he ain't doing well. My friend told me.
Yeah, it ain't. My friend told me that too.
You know what? Those kind of conversations.
It don't matter. My friend didn't tell me, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it really don't.
So when they just moving on around?
Nah, because sometimes that's all they can do is just
they go in a circle. They can go in a circle.
They don't. It's boring. Sometimes because they don't know how to work it.
Yeah.
Now that kind of panel would be hilarious.
Dance, they always will have the best. A dancer, a guy that like knows how to wind up.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
See, I would love to hear.
Because they know how to move their hips.
No, I was just. This is a good. Just to think about a panel of women talking. Because just listen to.
I'm saying names. I'm tagging them.
No, but dancers though, like they could dance because they have to
move their body.
So it depends on like position.
I know they move their body.
Like dancers, it depends on
not
position.
Like dancers. I don't want to say not like strippers.
No, hell no. 80% of them gay.
Yeah, no, 90 because they dance for men.
Yeah, right.
And nothing wrong with that. What? I support it all.
Yeah.
No, I really do.
I'm just saying.
But when you say dancers,
conversation.
When you say dancers, you mean.
But I'm saying like some men that do dance, like it depends on the position that you're in.
Yeah,
some of them
they'll wind it up.
Some of them can't wind it.
Yeah.
I
had this one person.
Some of them just can't handle. She said this one. Some of them just can't handle the storm.
After this, we got to get back to Law Monique.
He was about that. And he said, yeah, that's always a problem to her. He said that to her. He said, yeah, it could never like cute. Elephant trunk. I was like, girl, that's crazy.
Okay, we got to get back on her. We don't got what? How do we?
That was tea.
Boy, we don't.
Spicy tea.
Yeah, we don't turned up for the last.
We just talking about. We talking about the ones that can't handle the storm.
Right. The viewers went up though.
We joking.
We was playing.
Don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so, we got to get back on track.
Talk to us about your college experience and what did you go for? What did you graduate with a degree in?
Communications, digital marketing.
Okay.
And how recent was that?
That was a few years ago. Remember I told you I didn't do nothing for a few years? So yeah, it's more recent. But I do take refresher courses.
Because she's so honest. You're so honest.
So I saved the day. And then I use social media. So that's the best way to experience.
Exactly. Yeah. And you said you went to a school in Ohio. What's it called again?
Wilberforce.
So snow come up to your knees in Ohio?
It depends if you standing in your knee. You gotta walk fast.
You gotta walk fast.
You gotta go home. What you doing out there? Go home. Why
you got it's crazy. You crazy.
You have a response. You asked her a question.
That's why you dated a guy with a car.
He ain't got worried about sitting in no snow. And he didn't see.
I have a real question, but goodness,
do we switch around?
And I don't forget what. So as far as your PR business, no more clits and dicks and stuff.
She had to find a way to bring it back. Right. I thought I was spicy tea, but
Like she the innocent one.
right.
No more of this talk of that tonight, okay? No more of that pouring her.
Respect your elders.
Right.
Have you ever found a business that you didn't feel like you can align with?
Yes.
And how do you? I'm trying to be serious and professional.
Yeah, I have.
And like, how do you handle that?
So I've.
Because we all trying to be serious.
Okay, no, for sure, I've had businesses reach out to me, and I don't feel like they're a good fit, or they're not my niche. Like I had a baby client, like children, like merchandise. It wasn't a good fit. I didn't have interest in it.
Okay.
And I don't want to say music artists, but like some local artists, they lack a budget, and so like the work can dry up fast because I'm like, how far is it going?
Because you're not gonna come out your pocket.
Yeah, I can't go broke.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'd be like, so you want me
To do.
right? Like,
So they come with like this big wish list,
Yeah.
but then their budget doesn't match it.
Yeah, and I've turned down bigger projects that had a budget because they didn't like me, and I've turned down projects where I really needed the money, but I knew that wasn't the work they wanted. It was worth more, so I was like $550.
So you knew your value.
You
Yeah,
know your value.
because what would happen is their expectation and the integrity. It would run the integrity of my work because they want all this, but I know that's only gonna take them this far.
And you know
my-
you can't
Right.
be your full person
Exactly.
for them. Yeah.
And then in the beginning, I run a lot of integrity because I was still learning, and I was like, oh my God, you want to pay me? Because when you're an entrepreneur and you're freelance, payment and establishing your rates and getting paid, that it feels different than a check because it's like, oh my God, they're paying me for something I want to do. I can pick my hours, but then because entrepreneurs don't add up the hours that they put into a project, and so I had to get good at that. And then I'm like, I'm only making 2 cents an hour.
No, so you have to.
Yeah.
So go back to, I like what you said about there's some people where they have the budget, but they don't align with what you believe in.
Yeah. Well, what I do best at. So the base of any business is like, it all needs the same things, but you have to have a passion for it. Like nonprofit is not my passion. I realize that. Like, nothing against it. It's just like human interest stories. Like after so many, I'm like, okay, I'm more into entertainment, beauty, and lifestyle because that's what I want to do. Okay, I want to go to those shows. I want to I am thrilled to be there.
Gotcha.
So
you're not gonna just take the money just because for the money.
And corporate is boring and more strict, so you don't get to pick your strength. It is like for business like say a corporate business and that's like Circle K. You have to pitch that, like for real. You do, like that's your job.
And then you might have boundaries too with that.
Restrictions, like you can't freely write. So it's like, and then I found that entertainment, if they don't have a budget, the integrity of my work is also questioned because now they're calling me this label, but they're not paying for this work, and I'm not doing that work because you're not paying for that. But they calling me this label just have that title. Oh, this is my title,
my PR, my whatever.
But they didn't pay me, so it's making now when the person is asking them for like searching like, oh, what's your press kit or this. I'm not. You don't have one because you didn't. So like, don't call me that. And like for as long as people get it confused, they're like, oh, are you the manager? I don't manage anybody. I do not manage anybody. I don't take that task and that role from anybody because that is a very, very involved.
And they need to be paying for that.
Yeah, but I am heavily involved and invested in people that I work with, so it can get kind of complicated. But it's because I love you, I'm overdoing it, not because I have to
do it. Yeah.
And
but you know your role.
Yeah, and I don't call myself that label at all. Like,
gotcha. That's interesting because some people just do stuff for money. You know what I mean? They just
money in my interest. Like I've had. I guess people could say a lot of money, and I've lost a lot of money. I've never been about money. I'm about experience. Like, even on, like, anything I do, I'm like, okay, so how will this make me feel? How will this moment feel? Like, I want to experience it. Like, money is whatever. Like, of course, we need money for bills, and I like my nails, and I like being cute. But outside of that, like, I want to feel good. Like, that's it.
That's good. Because a lot of PRs, they not that. They just kind of take your money.
But you could tell, too.
Yeah.
Like, I love my clients. Like, when we hang up, like, even my guy clients, like, nothing that, like, not romantic, but I love them, and they say, I love you. Mm-hmm. And for a while, people didn't understand that. It was like, oh, you must be doing other things with them, right?
Kim Kardashian?
Yeah. But I was like, no. But they love me like they mom and they sister, their cousin, because that's deeper. I care
the relationships that
I'm trying to get them further in life. Like, people can't understand it, but that's what it is, yeah.
You're definitely going to go far as long as you keep that same mentality.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Definitely. I appreciate it.
So my question is, how because we didn't really speak on this, how exactly, what was it, like, what was your first gig or your first event or your first client that you worked with in order to get your start?
First personal person that I worked with, because I used to have a business partner, so we did a restaurant first, and that was cool, but let me think about myself.
Guy or girl?
It was a girl. She's dope. She's still in PR. Mm-hmm. She does viral style marketing. That's what she does. Mm-hmm. My first person. Oh, okay, I know what it is. I was in Toronto, and I did cannabis water. So that one, I realized like I could do it by myself. Like, that was my first by myself thing that I got paid to do. That I did everything for. So that was cool. Cannabis water. So yeah, and then I came back. I'm trying to think of my second client. And I was doing like websites, SEO. And then I always did kind of like press releases, like one-off, a la carte things. But I want to say December. I came back in October, November. I kind of built everything out. December, I started taking clients, did some hair clients, beauty, all type of clients. Mm-hmm.
So what was the one thing that just sparked and you said, this is what I want to do?
Man, kindergarten. I knew I didn't know what it was. My aunt, she's an entrepreneur. So that term has been in my family for a while. So I seen her, and like she kind of like led a lifestyle I like admired at a young age. So when they asked me, I couldn't really say it. I do remember I was like entrepreneur, because everybody else had doctor and nurse. Mine was long. It had a lot of E's in it. I was like, like, yeah, I thought I had one because I had the longest title. But yeah, I was in kindergarten, and I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So since kindergarten, I wanted to do that.
That's good, at a young age what exactly you wanted to do, because I know it.
I done changed my mind many times. I done went to college, changed my mind in college. I've changed my mind in what I wanted to major in, what I wanted to go in, but I always wanted to work for myself. Like, in my family, my nickname is Quetta Damn, because I'm always into something. Like, Quetta Damn! Quetta Damn. That's my name, and then Angelica, because I always boss everybody. Like, I have everybody doing, I'll be like, if you snitch, you out. Like, you out. And I was always the boss, and I was Angelica, and I was bossing everybody around. Like,
so it took God moving all those relationships or whatever out of the way for you to be like, okay, now it's time.
Well, I want to say it took me, like, I'm brave. Like, I love people, so I'll be like, hey, girl, what you doing? Like, I've always been a hi, or what's your name? Where you get that hair from? Girl, like, where you get girl, that's my H&M on sale, $6. Like, I've always been a people person, so being open to people really helped me. But relationships, I would just say it was helped me to be able to settle and build out. Gotcha. Like, I could sit down and actually do something. And then, like, because I was a blogger. So, like, I wouldn't say I was not working. It was a different line of work, like journalism and traveling.
Because you run, let's talk about that. Because you run your Melanin Media.
Yes, I've been blogging.
Let's talk about that.
I've been blogging since, like, high school, over, like, hella years. And that, like, that kind of saved me, because after high school, like, I was so, like, bored. Like, my family is kind of superstitious, so they be like, don't go to Cali, it's gonna float away.
We have the same, we came from a superstitious family as well.
Family that's why y'all gonna drown.
Right. Y'all go in the ocean, you hear about the undertow, like, everything, like, so it makes you very cautious. So blogging, it, like, let me express myself in this different world. It was like, I could do whatever, I could write about whatever, I could be whoever. So I was a blogger, and then, like, I had, like, my dad gave me a lot of money when we graduated. We got to choose what we wanted to do with it, because we had, like, stock. So I was just started selling my stuff. I wish I would have did better. So I just started, like, doing hauls and, like, this is what I'm wearing today. Like, so I was a cute blogger, and then I had met people, because blogging used to be lit where I was from. And everybody was on it. It was like,
for a long time. A lot of people start. That's how they started, like, certain things from blogging.
Yeah, blogging was life, bro. Like, I used to blog all day, and I used to do this thing Polyvar. I don't know if y'all know about it. Oh my God. I used to tell my girl, I'm about to make some money off of this. Like, she's like, what are you doing all day on your phone? I'm making money. But now it's crazy because I actually be on my phone making money. So I think that was so crazy. And I think just everything in your life that you experience, it really developed who you become. Because I remember, like, my ex used to get so mad when I'd be on my phone all day. And I'm like, I'm about to make some money off of this. And then, like, I finally did it. Like, that's just so crazy. Because I remember he's like, you on your phone all day? There's an accent. Are you a day law?
Okay, so you tell them what kind of
like them Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Haitian.
And I've dated 2 Haitians. That's crazy. But yeah.
That's what you like, girl.
I like
You like what you like?
I don't know what I would like, but because I'm so open-minded, like I just
you like who you like. Whenever you like them, that's who I like.
I like strong men, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So blogging, and then like I remember the first event I did out here was Lamarck, Something Unique Productions.
I've heard of him. He's like a model or something like
he's
that.
A production. He's a project manager. So he puts on shows.
He'd be like,
yes.
Okay, I've seen this stuff. Yeah,
and Ray and them. So he was doing, like, Ray was doing makeup and martinis. And my ex, he was talking to this girl and me at the same time, laugh. And he was like, oh, whatever, blah, blah. And then he was like, I was like, I'm going to get a press pass to that. And he was like, I bet you can, because in New York, you can get a press pass to anything. Like, you do press? Oh, you want some free food? Here, try this. Anywhere you go. So they really respect press. It's so different out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this, y'all will be at concerts, baby, like, for real. Like, because, you know what I mean? Because y'all got a legit setup, too. But, yeah, so.
Legit martinis? No.
So he was like, I bet you can't do it. So anyways, I did it. And then that was just like, I really loved it. Like, people was like, oh, I'm Monique. Hi. And then, I wanted to go to more events and get adjusted to the culture. So I was like, okay, I need a press pass. I want to go here. I want to do that. And then I always blog so I could blog it. And people always knew that. I was like, oh, you can leave like a review. I was like, yeah. And then started kind of charging, but not really like keeping it enough for like the Uber. Because I've never been a strong driver. I've been in 3 car accidents this year. I ain't getting no more because I ain't driving for the rest of the year. Yeah. So yeah.
That's a whole nother story, right?
Yeah, for real. And then just always blogged, and then like I wanted to do something. Oh, international, right? They did that little. They never had no black bartenders or like for a while ago, right? So I was like, I'm gonna make a melanin media, and it's gonna be about black culture, and we're gonna show people how to have fun out here. We're gonna show people that black people is lit. Cause when I first was out here, like really in the culture,
didn't have that, huh?
It was like white girl, and then I remember I was like, another one. Like, you can't just get a black woman, but you staring at me. Don't stare over here if you don't want this. Or I'm telling them, don't you dare, don't look over here. You chose. I tell them, and there's nothing wrong with interracial dating. My mom is an interracial couple, but it's just like such an epidemic out here. Like it gets to a point, it's like, so really none of y'all like it's like then they start playing with your head. Like, damn, don't nobody want me. The black man, because you, especially if you
they
really
don't want you,
the black man. It'd be like hard because it'd be like, damn, what's wrong with me? But anyways, I got past that because
you have to.
Yeah,
you have to.
So yeah, I started blogging. It was lit. It was fun. Then I wanted to expand on the topics. Then I started writing for other companies, and I'm still blogging. I'm gonna get more into it too because I've been working with Milk Magazine for a while, like over a year. Like it's lit.
Yeah, but keep that melanin media. We need
that.
Definitely. We need that.
Yeah, definitely.
Or in Phoenix. We need that, definitely.
Yeah, like, for sure. And I want to, like, go other places. I wish it was more collaborative people that wanted to blog. So I'm like, girl, take this. Like, I'm a sharer because I don't want... We can all share the credit. I ain't trying to be the only one at that table. Let's eat, baby. Let's have a full table. Everybody
it's hard to find people like that, though.
Serious and consistent.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Yeah. It really is, but yeah, that's how
we gotta keep on moving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, do you have any? Tell us a little bit more about your event that you just thrown recently. You told us the name, but go into more detail to exactly what.
And the inspiration. I want to know the inspiration too behind it.
So, Beauty and Bubbles. So, after I realized that entertainment was a little harder, especially in the Arizona market, because people aren't paying to entertain people out here. So it's like hard for them to pay me because it's like truly an out-of-pocket cost, and I understand that. So I was like, my beauty clients are so consistent
with you.
Yeah, and they pay me on time. I get paid every first, and they pay me the most. So I was like, I want to attract more leads in a genuine way. So in PR, you put on a PR event. Oh, sorry, that's a bad term. Public relations event.
Mm-hmm.
You know, PR is an adjective. So you put on a public relations event and you intimately invite people to meet and greet them. So I met a lot of people in my favorites, like DeRocha.
We call him DeRocha,
him. And Brittany, Caked by B Glam.
We might have her next in season 3. Yeah.
Oh my god! And then Michelle Harris, my baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's my longest term client for beauty. Like I love her. And just a few others, like Naughty Box was there. Free was there. Like some good favorites was there. And I wanted to genuinely meet these people and do something that they can have fun, get headshots. I noticed a lot of businesses, they don't have professional photos.
Mm-hmm.
So my best friend is a photographer, Umberto Lucama. So that's my best friend. He's really good. He shot for Vogue. And I know, like, he's kind of pricey. So I wanted to give a group of people an opportunity to experience something that is usually out of reach, or they like aspire, like, oh, it's on my bucket list, or I'm gonna do that. I want to do that for 2020. No, we're gonna do it today, right now, okay? Mm-hmm. So I think every event I want to add that type of value. Like, you thought it was out of reach? Nah, it's right here, baby girl.
That's good.
Yeah. So did that. I had DeRocha come and speak about like beauty business, because a lot of things that we do, are passion. And passion can confuse you to think that, like, oh, you know, I'm just doing this for fun or as a hobby. No, it's a business. Treat it as so. So I love the way he spoke. He was eloquent in speaking on the questions. And he gave real answers that they could really use. And it was resourceful. I had another person plan to speak, but she kind of came late. But I'm going to throw a pop-up thing for her, because she's an influencer. Like, she get paid by brands. So I want to show other people, like, how to get paid by brands. Like,
exactly.
I was asking y'all. So, like, having a rate card, a sponsor deck, a media kit. Like,
so you're giving them games. So you're not only, like,
gyms.
You're giving them food, you're giving them drink, you're giving them
For
headshots,
$25.
you're giving them tips.
Yeah. And if I would have had more time, because it went so quick, like, those 2.5 hours went by quick. I wanted to help everybody with their bio. So maybe I might hit them back.
Do a workshop. Maybe
a
workshop.
Yep, I'm going to do that.
That way you span out the hours, and you might get them to pay more, and then they do this, they do that, and like make it a whole day type of thing. Kind of like they do these seminars. Like woman empowerment seminars, do the same type of thing.
Yeah, I want to definitely do that. Michelle and Harry was telling me, like a beauty boss brunch or something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that, because I really...
Where you do the breakout groups.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I want, like, Star has my own, black, dang it, I feel bad. Mind your own black business, right? So she teaches them the fundamentals of business. So since that's my niche, I want to teach this specific group of people how to, like, do this, because I know what brands are looking for.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That would be dope. That would be really dope.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the missing link. That's it.
Yeah, because
like,
you bringing them,
so much clients.
and you giving them, okay, for this hour we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They're gonna leave your event like you done gave them so much.
Exactly, and I'm all about real value versus, like, you know, those empowerment, like, not to shade them, but like.
But a lot of them,
what do we do? Like, I want them to leave. Like, you ain't leaving until you get
no, exactly. You want them to when they leave. Yeah, when they leave your event, they gonna have this hour, that hour. We ate, we did this, and then this is what I left with.
Exactly.
Because a lot of them empowerment things, like you say, like you go and you're empowered, and then you leave and you're like,
what the hell did I get?
Okay. You're like, okay. But you don't want to give that. So
and I want to be like, you making money.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to get
put
to your
girl,
bag,
stamp your name on that.
Yeah. I want them to win.
So do you have any more events coming up? Or, I mean, well, we kind of just talked about that a little bit, what you kind of plan on doing in the future, correct?
No, what she gonna do in the future?
Yeah, in regards to what we spoke on though just now. So,
but you set events,
right? But do you have any set events?
Oh yeah, so the Beauty and Bubbles. I'm planning to go to New York in December. I want to do Toronto in January and then LA in February.
Okay.
So you've been in the cold.
I don't mind, girl. I do not mind. That's another story off the air. But so I noticed. I'm gonna tell y'all like something I just learned. I'm gonna give y'all some game.
We always get a whole bunch of spit on
So listen to this. What I noticed is, like, in every state there's a you. So find a you in that state and link with them and collaborate, and so you can go out there and they already got the people that you kind of would have in your state.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a place. It's a group called Girl to Girl in New York, and Black. I hate that I forgot their name, but it's a few good grown girl. Oh my God, their Instagram is popping. So I'm linking with them in New York, and they're gonna help me funnel guests and set up because I'm gonna be a guest there with one suitcase. Right. So they're gonna help me with that, and that's gonna be great. And in Toronto, I got this girl named Mumbo Media. I probably said it wrong, but Mumbo Media. She gonna help me with it out there. In LA, I got this other group, so it's like link up, collaborate. That's
and don't only depend on Phoenix.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean not the shade Phoenix, but like you got to get out anywhere.
Regardless. I love my city.
To Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to expand.
You have to.
Definitely right about that. Don't depend on any one area that you in. You got to expand because you never know. I've noticed that once I put out a New York event, all these beauty bloggers, like they really are good in New York. They have a lot of people that do a lot of stuff out there. So they've been following me and they've been hitting me up like, hey girl, and I'm like, oh, all I had to do was an event. That's lit. And so imagine when I meet them and reassure them and give them like that confidence. So yeah.
That's good.
Dope.
So before we end off for the night, do you have anything else that you want to touch on before we end off for the night?
Well, after 3 of these drinks, it's really hard. I should have wrote it down.
That's what we do, girl.
Oh, my God.
We do.
Don't tell nobody we gave you no drink.
Look, man. I'm a lightweight, too. I'm a lightweight.
Just water.
Wine coolers.
Purified water.
So
girl, you come here, you going to drink martinis.
Right. I see that. So
that's the bartender over there.
Which one?
She
Spicy.
said,
oh, okay. You got me lit over here. See what you did. So... tip: be friendly and open-minded. That's got me the furthest.
Loyal and not fake.
But if you're friendly, you already that because you really want to make friends.
Right. No, but I read something today. I hate when I read these things. No, I read something today about how you meet friendly people, but they're not really there to be friendly. They're there to be like.
Well, that's a manipulator. That's not a friend.
Yeah, exactly. But manipulators are good.
Yeah, they is.
They are good. They are chameleons.
I have three exes.
They're chameleons.
But yeah,
it's just you got to be careful in business.
But most manipulators don't initiate friendships.
They go on with a initiative to.
And I say most because people are tricky. But most manipulators don't initiate.
They have charisma and it probably draws people to them.
But they don't win because when you play a good person, you play yourself.
You play yourself.
That's this one right here.
Yeah,
that's her favorite.
Because if I'm being genuinely friends with you, you lost a good friend. Because now you're gonna meet another snake and y'all gonna keep biting each other up. Go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, so be friendly, open-minded.
The snakes play together.
Like y'all really welcoming and open-minded, and every time I see y'all just smiling and good energy. And that's
we are big on energy. Big on energy.
I got an accent now. That's gonna get you fur. What?
Fur. We're gonna get your fur.
What?
You don't need that fur in
the lunatic.
But the good thing is we haven't, and God, I don't know. We pray a lot, child.
That's good.
We have not met anybody with no
negative energy or bad.
You can feel it too. You already know.
God hide it from you because you probably hear it, but you don't know it because it don't matter.
Because girl, and if they haven't,
that's on them. They done missed out.
He moves them along. He moves them along. They don't have to.
I'm joking.
Believe me, we covered by the blood of Jesus.
Right, and I claim it.
And I claim it in the name of God.
You've been drinking too many martinis to be talking about the blood of Jesus.
Right.
Is it green? My dear?
Hello? No.
Right.
Before we end off, is there any shout outs that you want to give?
Everybody, Michelle and Hair. Dang, it's too many. I love everybody. ELE, everybody love everybody.
ELE.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah. No, that's all for this movie.
This girl,
what she saying? She like straight face.
I'm done. ELE.
I'm gonna look it up and send it to y'all.
I'm done.
Please do, because I want to know.
Right.
You got to tell us about your next event, though.
Okay,
we'll be there with bells and whistles.
I want to do a pause, and I hit him up. I was like, let's do a green event. Like,
you like all that old thuggish stuff.
What
No,
green
that's
event?
good. Like green, cannabis plant. And I want to show people how to get into business of it. It's a lot of money. And they have a lot of grants for black people and women.
We'll definitely be there. He'll be over there.
We all gonna be in it because I want us all to get that green money, and I want to have people that are actually in the business in Arizona. I contacted Bloom. I want them to bring
They got cars.
You gotta have a car though. That's why I was like, I might have it in 420, so we have time to get our cars because you gotta have.
Just
a car.
hit us up.
Yeah.
The one thing that we have done is most of the people that we've had on our podcast, y'all need us, we there. Mm-hmm. Especially if we feel that you real, we there for you.
Yeah, and I think we should all get into cannabis. It's going to be legal next year in Arizona. It's like...
That's what somebody just told me.
It's going to be legal. And it's a huge market, and they want to give grants to black women. Because it makes them look good. And, was it Arizona? We have different stipulations out here because I've been researching, but like black women, we have grants available for us.
So I got a disclaimer. I got a card for about 2 weeks. I had to
you know
send
what?
It back.
A card? Why'd you have to send it back?
Why did you have to tell us this
Was
right
it on
now?
a fake name?
I'm so done.
Why did you have to tell
This
us
is a crazy girl.
Was it not yours?
Your headache went away for a second, huh? This girl, something's wrong with her. Something's
I
wrong
had to
with
send that card back.
A car or a card?
The card.
Oh, dang.
Because I was walking on air.
Oh, yeah, I don't smoke.
None of us do.
None of us do.
No, I
None
was
of us
calling 911 on myself.
We don't play, girl.
I have
we
a whole
do not
status. Everybody was
smoke.
mad at me. I was like, weed belongs to be illegal. But that stuff is something else.
We don't smoke.
Girl, we got some stories for you.
That was
Yeah.
a figure of speech.
Yeah.
Like, I
CBD,
can't
give me
smoke,
some CBD.
But if I was, like, I'll send, like, I'm the type of person where I will be like, you gave the wrong person a card.
Yeah.
You need to take this card back.
Yeah.
Okay, now I
That's
get
what I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
Me too.
All
One
right.
talk, I'm done. One talk, I'm just done. Like,
One
I'm done.
smell. It's like, and then I watch people and I'm like,
They be-
how are you getting
They're
so
depressed
high?
though, and that's what I want to. I want to bring someone that's a counselor and be like, do you find yourself doing how many?
Because they do it.
Because that's deflecting.
They're doing it to function.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like, now you
I
have
agree.
severe anxiety because you didn't smoke.
But see, what's so
Manage
weird
your
is that
emotions,
it gives me
It gives me
anxiety.
My heart was like this. I was like,
Oh, the world's gonna end. Everything's
Well,
gonna
me too,
end.
and I be feeling like a bad mom. I was like, my kids at home. They thinking I'll come back. I ain't going home. I'm higher than a kite. Y'all better go to sleep.
But maybe we the weird ones. I don't know.
No, it ain't us. It's them. That is.
Because
like,
I
you to
can't.
that? Like, you're immune to something that makes me feel like something's wrong with you, bro. And how would you get to that level?
Well,
your
girl.
thoughts must be heavier than we thoughts. Your life must be
you're
heavier than these thoughts.
They thoughts must be up here, so they bring them
So
down.
you feel it every day. Like, that's odd. I feel happy a lot.
All right. So before we end off for the night, do you want to go ahead and let everyone know where they can find you on social media?
So on Instagram, it's the La Monique, and that's TheLaMonique. That's my business page. If you want to add me on my personal page, you're free to, but it's like a personal blog, so just be open minded. So I don't want nobody policing me. Like,
See, that's how I am too. My personal stuff is like,
add me, but it's okay,
because they'll see a different side of you,
right? Because like I just be having fun, and okay, it's so OKITSLA. I don't really be having Snapchat, Facebook. My Facebook business page is La Monique. Twitter the same. I always get full friends on Facebook, so just add my business page.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Thank you, lady.
This
This lady is crazy.
You're funny.
You're funny as hell.
Yeah.
Ellie!
Yeah, everybody love everybody.
No, thank you for coming out for our last episode.
Thank you.
I had to pull it out on my
And
fingers.
GTS, Google that shit. I tell people that, I'm like, you gotta GTS that. They're like, what?
What's GTS?
Google that shit.
GTS that shit.
Right.
You just said the
No.
same thing.
Google that shit. No, GTS.
We had so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Something's
you so
wrong with
much
that
for
lady.
coming out and hanging out with
Of
us.
course.
We really enjoyed
Season
it. And
2
you put us
is-
on a lot of games. So we
Yeah,
appreciate it.
season 2 is a wrap.
You ended it with a bang!
Yes. And
Damn, girl, to put some damn ears.
Let's go ahead
and
and-
4L is for life. I just figured that out too.
Really?
Dirk, he said 4L.
You didn't know this?
No, I'm slow.
I
See,
knew
both,
for
everybody got a
When I
little
was in high
game.
school, that used to
Everybody
be my
got
Everybody
game
got a
they
little
know.
game. They put each
That used to
other
be
on.
my gang name when I was in high school.
Headache. She got a headache.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and
She
sign
usually
out for the
really
night.
No, I know. That's what I said.
It's T to the E.
It's Kimmy. We out.
Kimmy got a headache.
Spicy tea!
La Monique.
Nikkei. Peace.
Yelly!
People be like, Navarre, it don't ever bother you when people call you bougie? No. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Yeah.
Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get shot. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerving stare. On the loop 202, and I'm heading near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pod son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flashy, what bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me, 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you, so why are y'all frontin'? Got 3 jobs, so you know your girl be hustling. I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Wrap it up then.